fake goes left. He is sacked back at the 46-yard line. Torian York.
You're listening to Aggie Football on the Texas A&M Sports Network.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/TexansGetIt. Texas Mutual. Texans get it.
For over 185 years, John Deere has been providing excellence in innovation in construction and forestry equipment. With 16 locations across Texas and Louisiana, Doggett Heavy Machinery understands what it means to provide unsurpassed uptime and support. Deere trusted, Doggett strong. Whether you need equipment for a one-time project or looking to add to your fleet, Doggett has the equipment you need. New, used, rental, parts, and service, Doggett John Deere has your back on and off the job site. Visit us at doggettequipment.com.
Aw, shucks, the game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com. Game day starts at Cavender's Boot City. Whether you're cheering in the stands, tailgating with friends, or yelling from the couch, we've got the Western brands you love. Wrangler, Ariat, Cinch, Rock and Roll Denim, Stetson, and more. From boots to jeans to hats, your game day look starts here. Show up game ready for the win. Cavender's Boot City, the best of the West.
We want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Community Coffee, the official coffee and freshly brewed tea of Texas A&M Athletics. Start every game day with a great tasting cup of Community Coffee. Discover more at communitycoffee.com. It's the time of our Memorial Herman pregame show where Dave lays out the keys for tonight's game. What are the keys for the Aggies this evening?
All right, well, here they are, partner. Number one, and this one's a surprise. Win the turnover battle.
Hey, did you just think of that?
Okay, LSU has count them, 8 interceptions, and that led by number 10, their safety, Deshaun Spears. He has 2, and he took one of those for a touchdown. They've thrown 5 interceptions, so they're +3 in interceptions. They have fumbled it, listen to this, 8 times, but they lost only 3 of them, so they've been really lucky. Opponents have fumbled only 3 times, but they lost 2 of them, so LSU is -1. So overall, LSU +2 in turnovers. We need to change that tonight. Your Ags are -3 in interceptions, but they're +4 in fumbles, with 0 lost fumbles and 4 recovered. +1 overall. Win the turnover battle, win the game. Okay, number 2. I don't mention this enough, even though Kyle Field is near the top. Crowd noise matters to the opposing offense. Here in Death Valley, LSU fans will make communication very difficult for the opposing offense. The Ags practice their, quote, silent communication, but just another hurdle for the Ags on the road. Number 3, for the Ag defense, get back to the mistake-free football that has fueled this undefeated season. Not a great game versus Arkansas, but just good enough to get the victory. That's what counts. Get back to the mistake-free Aggie D we need to get a difficult road victory and stay undefeated.
At 7-0 are the Aggies, 4-0 in SEC play. LSU is 5-2 overall. When we continue with a Memorial Herman pregame show, it is our Texas Ford dealers starting lineups for the Fighting Texas Aggies, and that comes your way next. This is Aggie Football from Learfield.
From the heart of Texas, we bring you Shiner Texas Spirits, crafted with the same pride and tradition that's been our way for over a century.
Stand tall as the 12th man and enjoy Shiner Texas Vodka and Shiner Shine at Kyle Field and across Texas. Find us on all your favorite social media platforms and visit us online at shiner.com/spirits. That's shiner.com/spirits. Shiner Texas Spirits, made the Texas way. Please drink responsibly.
It just means more. But what is it exactly? It's the fans, the students, the traditions, the legends. It's passion to celebrate deeper, reach farther, think smarter, make an impact off the field. It's that intangible thing that happens when 16 schools raise the bar as one. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP Aggie basketball fan experience this year. Visit 12thman.com/maroon contest and register for you and a guest to win tickets, recognition on the video board, Texas A&M apparel, and a signed basketball from Bucky McMillan or Joni Taylor. Register today at 12thman.com/maroon contest. This exclusive experience is brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud corporate partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Howdy, Ags. Bucky Richardson here for my friends at HR&P, a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics. Whipping the Irish in the Cotton Bowl required protection up front and a wrecking crew defense. And that's what HR&P provides for Aggie-owned businesses. HR&P protects and defends Aggie businesses from the burdens of HR compliance, benefits administration, and payroll. If you're an Aggie-owned business, let HR&P customize a plan for you.
Visit hrp.net/AGS. That's hrp.net/AGS today.
Texas A&M ranked number 3. It's LSU ranked number 20. Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Saturday nights, the Aggies look to stay unbeaten. LSU looking to knock off the number 3 Texas A&M Aggies. Kickoff is about 20 minutes away. Your Texas Ford dealers drive tonight's lineups. Here are your Fighting Texas Aggies. The Texas A&M offense. Quarterback
Marcel Reed, number 10.
Running backs.
Ruben Owens, number 4. EJ Smith, number 22. Jamarion Morrow, number 23.
Wide receivers.
Mario Craver, number 1. Terry Buffy, number 2. Ashton Butterome, number 3. Kevin Casey Concepcion, number 7.
Tight ends.
Number 17, Theo Miller Nordstrom. O'Brien Now Black, number 84. Nate Borkacher, number 87. Michael Riley, 88.
The offensive line.
Trey Zune, number 60. Chase Pasantis, number 71. Mark Neboot, number 54. Corey Fayu, 61. Amadre Reed Adams, number 55. Demetrius Crownover, number 78. Ruben Father II, number 76.
Texas A&M specialists.
Jacob Graham, number 48.
Tyler White, number 37.
Randy Bond, number 47.
Jared Zirkle, number 99.
The Fighting Texas Aggie defense. The defensive line.
Cassius Howell, number 9. Albert Regis, number 17. DJ Hicks, number 5. TJ Searcy, number 18. Tyler Yedem, number 11. Dayon Hayes, number 50.
Rylan Kennedy, number 15.
Linebackers.
Torian York, number 21. Damian Sanford, 27. My name is Scooby Williams, number 0. Jordan Lockhart, number 54.
Secondary.
Dez Ricks, number 2. Will Lee, number 4. Marcus Radcliffe, number 3. Dawson Brooks, number 25. Tyree Chappelle, number 7. Jordan Shaw, number 8.
The 12th man.
Nana Bodiowusu.
Tonight's lineups are brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Your Houston and South Texas area Ford dealers are proud to be the official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics. We are that much closer to the opening kick between the Fighting Texas Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Stay with us. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
You are in the hands of innovative orthopedic care at Memorial Hermann.
We customize treatments by using breakthrough techniques like 3D printing for ultra-precise joint replacements. And we perform the most orthopedic surgeries in Greater Houston. You'll get the same specialty care that we provide to the Houston Rockets, so you can return sooner, stronger, better. This is orthopedic care designed for you. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics, advancing health, personalizing care.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Hey Aggie fans, it's college football season and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Texas A&M football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Texas A&M Aggies. Let's go Aggies! SeatGeek.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus the front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
On the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield.
Lake Texas Aggies remain undefeated. 7-0, 4-0 in SEC play.
This was the Memorial Hermann pregame show. Memorial Hermann, proud supporter of Aggie football and the official healthcare provider of Texas A&M athletics. Aggie football is on the air. Brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands. Coors Light, Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. Twisted Tea, hard iced tea for the 12th man. Please drink responsibly. Capital Farm Credit. Together, we're better. Dos Equis, official import beer of Texas A&M athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. Cotton Holdings. One call, one team. Total recovery. Hellman's. Do dip with Hellman's. And do no wrong. Pepsi Zero Sugar. And by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Texas A&M Aggies. It's time to crank it up for kickoff. Here is the voice of Texas A&M football, Andrew Monaco.
Howdy, Ags. The Aggies haven't started a season at 7-0 since 1994. Texas A&M football hasn't won at LSU since 1994. And the Aggies haven't been ranked as high as number 3 since 1995. And, well, since we're here, let's remain unbeaten and in control of the SEC. It's the 3rd-ranked Fighting Texas Aggies, the 20th-ranked LSU Tigers. Saturday night, Tiger Stadium, Death Valley, gonna be special. We're so glad you're with us all along the Texas A&M Sports Network. Alongside my partner, Dave Elmendorf, Will Johnson's on the field at Tiger Stadium. Kevin Menchow is our engineer here in Baton Rouge. Brian Freeman produces Aggie football, and Danielle Brower is our hostess for this evening. Partner, we know that these are 2 stacked lineups. They've got so much talent. Who are some of the impact players in this one?
Okay, let's look at LSU on offense. Their quarterback is number 18, Garrett Nussmeier. He's an experienced senior. He's got 4 letters. He's from Lake Charles, Louisiana. He completes 66% of his passes. He's thrown 5 interceptions, 9 touchdowns, and he has a long of 65. The leading rusher is number 29, Caden Durham. He's their go-to back. He has 67 carries, averages 4.2 per carry, 2 touchdowns, long of 51. For receivers, the leader in catches is number 6, wide receiver Barron Brown with 27. But look out for number 1, wide receiver Aaron Anderson. He's averaging 61 receiving yards per game. For the Aggies, how about our quarterback, number 10, Marcel Reed? He's completing 62%, 15 touchdown passes, long of 86, and the third leading rusher with a 4.7-yard average per carry, 4 touchdowns, and a long of 46. On defense, LSU's leading tackler is number 13, their safety, A.J. Halsey, with 38. He's tied with number 33 linebacker, West Weeks. But the other linebacker, number 33, Harold Perkins Jr., is a disruptor with 28 tackles, team leading 3.5 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. And for the Aggies, talk about a disruptor. How about number 9, Cassius Howe, leading the Aggies with 8 sacks and 9 tackles for loss. He's also the team leader in quarterback hurries with 4.
Well, so many times these road games are about who steps up, and Dave just gave you those impact players. Those are the guys you expect it from. But the Aggies, they've gone on the road twice this year, and it's kind of those unsung heroes that have stepped up and made big plays for them. Go back to September in South Bend, 4th and goal from the 11-yard line. The Aggies are down to their last chance against the Irish. Nate Borkercher, he stepped up. He made a play, caught the game-winning touchdown, and the team talked often about how Nate wasn't even targeted the entire game until that final play. So that got the Aggies a road win in South Bend. Last week in Fayetteville, Arkansas, another tough environment. A&M has a crucial fourth-quarter drive trying to hang on to the lead, and they call on E.J. Smith on a 4th down and 1 play. When they go for it, looked like he would be stopped in the backfield, but he churned out just enough yardage to go and get a 1st down and keep that important drive alive. Then moments later, Marcel Reed throws a deep ball to Ashton Bethel Roman. He caught the 50-50 ball, kept the foot in bound, and A&M would go on and score on that drive and help them stave off Arkansas up in the Ozarks. So players like Nate Borkercher, players like Ashton Bethel Roman, players like E.J. Smith, they're seldom used prior to their big moments, but they stepped up and made plays when they needed to. So who's that going to be tonight? Who will be the Aggie on the road that steps up and makes a huge play to help the Aggies get a win in a hostile environment, because they certainly will need it. And if we look around the landscape just a bit, Alabama, they won today, so they moved to 5-0 in the SEC. The Aggies are the only other unbeaten team in conference play. The Aggies trying to get to 5-0 here tonight against the Tigers.
That's fascinating, and it's all within the Aggie control. And it's funny because you can talk to Mike Elko about 7 of this. He wants to go 1-0 on this Saturday. That's all you can control. Win the first snap.
That's exactly, and that's part of what I talk about all the time.
Yeah.
He's so down to earth, and he's so right on with his message. One play at a time. You can't do any more than that.
No.
One play at a time. Win one play at a time. You win every play, and you're not going to do that. But you win a majority of those one plays, you're probably going to win the football game.
We'll talk with Armaje Reed Adams in our Memorial Herman pregame show. And Armaje said violence and discipline travels. We know defense travels, right? But the Aggies, I thought, lowered the boom. Amari Daniels set the tone when he put that shoulder down at midfield. The Aggies need that same type of violence, and they need that discipline that they played with last week.
I think this team, at this point in the season, pretty well gets it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could fall flat on their face here tonight.
Sure.
You never know.
Sure.
Nobody can predict.
Yep.
But I think they've got a pretty good understanding of what they need to do to win football games. And I think they really want to win football games. I mean, because these are serious players. As a former player, you don't want to go out there and stink it up. You want to go out there and do your very, 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 very best. And if the Aggies will do that, they're talented enough that more than not, they'll come off the field of victory.
And I like Will's point. They found a way to win at South Bend. They found a way to win, even though the offense wasn't humming against Auburn. They found a way to win when the defense was not up to standard last week against Arkansas. Again, it's difficult, but you can see the confidence growing.
It's a seesaw battle.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
sometimes the defense is not going to play great, but you know what? Sometimes it's not just the way they play. Sometimes it's the other team. They play better than they should.
Yeah.
So you never know.
We're going to take a bonus break. We get closer to the opening kick. Texas A&M and LSU. This is Aggie football from Learfield. Howdy, Aggs. Andrew Monaco, voice of the Aggies here for HRMP, a proud partner of Aggie Athletics. For nearly 25 years, HRMP has been protecting the interests of Aggie-owned businesses. HRMP provides comprehensive human resource services, including HR compliance, benefits administration, and payroll. If you're an Aggie-owned business, let HRMP customize a plan to eliminate your HR burdens. Learn more by visiting hrp.net/AGS. That's hrp.net/AGS today. Game day start with Community Coffee, the official coffee of Texas A&M Athletics. Community story began over 105 years ago from a simple belief that great coffee has the power to bring people together. After 5 generations, their family still roasting smooth, rich coffee that builds community one cup at a time. Community Coffee, community in every cup since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com. We get closer to our opening kick between Texas A&M and LSU. Football at 6:49 this evening. Last year at Kyle Field, after one half of football, Marcel Reed came in the second half and used his legs to charge the Aggies to a 38-23 win over LSU. Dave, Will, I will ask you both. Dave, I'll start with you. He's not even close to being the same quarterback who led the Aggies to that victory a year ago.
No, he's so much better, which you'd expect that.
Right.
I mean, the more he plays, the better he's going to get. He's got talent. He's a dual threat, but he's so much improved, particularly, I think, in the passing game. I mean, and his vision. He sees things much better, and when quarterbacks get to where they're seeing things, when you have talent and he's got accuracy, they get better and better, and he'll continue to improve tonight.
Yeah, the thing about Marcel is if you look at how much he means to this A&M offense, I looked at touchdowns responsible for this season.
Yeah.
Look at the top 4 in the SEC. Taylon Green of Arkansas coming into today, 22 TDs responsible for. That leads the conference. We saw how good he was last week. Ty Simpson of Alabama, 20 TDs responsible coming in to today. And then Marcel, along with Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt, both had 19 accounted for this season. They tie for third. That's 4 Heisman candidates right there, is basically what it is. And that just shows you a bit about what he means to this Texas A&M offense. All that he is, you could put it in quotations, responsible for there.
He trusts this offensive line. He trusts this running game. He trusts these receivers. And in fairness, when you have Casey Concepcion and Mario Craver, it makes Marcel Reed better. Not a shot at Marcel, but he knows how to use them. And then, last week, a guy that Mike Elko was telling us who can go over the top, and to Will's point earlier, Ashton Bethel-Roman, ready for that moment, made catches, and they were big catches for the Aggies.
Well, and it's the next man up.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Who's going to show up today? And they're all going to show up. But to have options like that, think about it. Why did Ashton Bethel-Roman get open? You think maybe it was because they were more worried about Craver or KC? I mean, that's how it all works. You have to use your defense in certain ways to stop certain things, and if one guy is not taken care of, he has a big day. Ashton Bethel-Roman right there.
And in the past, you would say we're going to take away the run game because you didn't have explosive playmakers like that. Now it's more than just 2. And we forgot Terry Bussey in there.
Not explosive playmakers, nor a quarterback that can get them the football consistently.
Yeah, they talk about being on schedule for sure. Well, when we talked to Mike Elko just before the Auburn game, after they allowed 10 sacks to Oklahoma, he said, you better believe when we take on the Tigers, that is going to be something that's going to be fixed. That's probably going to be the best assortment of talent on that field will be that Auburn offensive line. I can't help but think this Aggie defense is not going to have the same performance this Saturday that they had last Saturday.
No, and the thing is, you look at their road performance, and they know they need to be better on the road, but overall, this is a good defense. This is one of the best in the country at getting in the backfield, getting sacks, getting tackles for loss, and they are one of the best in the country in getting off the field on third down. So key. Those are the recipes that this defense has used to be so good this year, but I don't know if that's all been there on the road. So being yourself, being the kind of Aggie defense we know is going to get back to getting after the passer and getting off the field on third down. And here come the Aggies onto the field right now. You may have noticed by the chorus of boos that rained down here at Tiger Stadium. But in the fog from the cannon fire from the LSU entrance, I can still see that chair in Armaje Reed Adams' hand held up high. Yeah. And he's ready to slam it to the turf. He just walked right by me, and I mean, this thing is beat up, fellas.
Yeah, it really
but
is.
it's got the stickers of our past victims on it. This year, we need to put that LSU Tiger logo on it after this game.
For a little bit, Dave and I had to take your word for it that A&M took the field.
Yeah, we can't see anything.
Yeah, all you can see is smoke, right?
Exactly.
That's all we can see. It was either that or we were in that old ice bowl, the Eagles and the Bears in those NFL playoffs.
I think the booze told you that the Aggies had hit the field.
Absolutely.
You couldn't see them. You could sure hear them.
You certainly could. LSU comes out. They always wear white here in Baton Rouge. They've got the white tops, the gold pants, the purple letters and numbers, and they have the gold helmets with LSU. Fighting Texas Aggies in all maroon. The maroon helmets, the maroon tops, the maroon pants as the captains meet at midfield. James Carter will be our referee for the SEC this evening. LSU, when you take out the 56 points that they scored against Southeastern Louisiana, they scored 17 in a win over Clemson, 27-3 win over Louisiana Tech.
LSU, you are the home team.
Texas A&M, you are the visiting team. 20 in a win. They haven't scored more than 27 against an FBS opponents. And it's weird because they have so much talent on offense.
Well, we got to keep that. We got to keep that stat together here tonight with this Aggie defense.
That's the voice of Corey York.
You're going to kick that way. Turn this way.
Texas A&M has won the toss and elected to defer until the second half. LSU will receive.
And what LSU fans did not want to see, Whit Weeks is in jeans. Their linebacker not going to play again is Whit Weeks. And I'm telling you, a storyline in this one is going to be their left tackle. This is part of our Memorial Herman injury report. Their left tackle is Tyree Adams, and he's a big 6'7" sophomore on that left side. He's not going to be able to play. They're going to put a true freshman there in Carius Kern. Carius Kern is going to go up against Cassius Howe this evening. It's going to be an interesting one-on-one dynamic in a team game.
I bet he will get some help on the offensive side of the ball for LSU. They'll give him some help with Cassius.
Yeah. Could be in tight end. It could be a running back who's going to chip. And if Cassius goes to the other side, hello TJ Searcy and hello Deion Hayes, who have been very good for Texas A&M. But I think that's a fascinating matchup within the matchup. LSU has a 5-2 record, 2-2 in the SEC. We want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Community Coffee, the official coffee and freshly brewed tea of Texas A&M Athletics. Start every game day with a great tasting cup of Community Coffee. Discover more at communitycoffee.com.
It's still foggy.
It is still. it is still foggy.
Smoky, I should say.
Smoky, yeah. Marion Brown is the deep man for LSU. He's averaging nearly 24 yards per return.
He will be the deeper of the two backs for LSU. And Jared Zirkle, foot to ball, kicking from our left to right. And a touchback for the Aggie kickoff specialists. 7 touchbacks in 9 kickoffs. LSU's offense comes on the field. Garrett Nussmeier, 21st start. He approaches 40 games for his career, over 7,000 passing yards. He has backed up Max Johnson. He has backed up Jaden Daniels, and now this is his team as it was last year. 2 receivers that come to the left. Berrien Brown is one of them. In the slot, Xavion Thomas. On the right side, Nick Anderson. Pass out of the backfield, caught down at the 27-yard line. The pass is to the tight end, Bauer Sharp, for 2 yards. Marcus Radcliffe on the tackle. LSU's sideline is nearest to us. The Aggie sideline is across the way here at Tiger Stadium.
This is a good read by Marcus Radcliffe, the safety, seeing this play and tackling it for a 2-yard gain.
Marcus's 41st tackle of the season. He's one of the leaders. 3 on the right side. It's that arrowhead formation with the 3 receivers by the right sideline. It's a run to the left side, and Durham gets through, just like Arkansas last week, ahead to the 43. They don't make the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and Durham picks up 16 yards and a first down.
Man, absolutely nothing fancy about this. It's a crossbuck going from the right halfback across to the left tackle. Big hole opens up there, and they pick up big yardage out to the 43.
Chris Hilton Jr. and Nick Anderson as this team huddles and moves to the 43-yard line on the left hash, going from right to left. Farthest right is Nick Anderson. Started last week. Single back to the left of Nussmeier. In motion is Hilton Jr. from right to left. On a 1st and 10 from their own 43. Play action fake. A little pass to the middle, knocked down by Damian Sanford. That little overhand shovel pass that Damian knocks down, and if he doesn't and catches that, he wins a sprint to the end zone.
How about when we talked to Jay Bateman in the pregame show? He said Damian Sanford might be the story of this defense this year.
Yes.
The way he has filled in when Scooby Williams was injured.
2 receivers to the left as motion man Kyle Parker comes and sets up on the left wing. Pressure. Howe got him! He never saw him! Back at the 33-yard line. Cassius Howe, sack number 8.5.
Yeah, how's that freshman tackle working out for you?
I'm going to guess right now Trey Zoon doesn't feel sorry for Carius Kern. Blindside. Again, no Tyree Adams. You got
to help him. I mean, that's not fair.
You're right, Dave, and you alluded to it before we kicked off. There was no help over there. It was just one-on-one, and it was easy on Cassius.
So a 3rd and 19 for the Aggies. And LSU wants a timeout. And this place we were warned, they haven't been happy. And so far in this first drive, there's some apprehension here.
You know, there's a lot of Aggies here, too.
There are a lot of Aggies travel.
12-man towels out, and on the Tigers' first play, there was some noise in Tiger Stadium that wasn't coming from the purple and gold-clad folks.
Nope. So a timeout by LSU, our timeout as well. It'll be a 3rd and 19 for LSU. We're just getting started, and this is Aggie football from Learfield.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Mustang Cat is your authorized Caterpillar construction machinery and power systems dealer in Southeast Texas, providing sales, service, rental, and parts support. For a limited time, Mustang Cat is offering 0% financing with no money down, plus extended warranty on all Cat compact machines. Our equipment is backed by industry-leading parts and service support. Visit MustangCat.com or call us at 800-256-1001. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Mustang Cat is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
This is Le'Veon Moss.
A handoff up the middle in a big hole. 35, 40. Makes the man miss. Le'Veon Moss. This just may be a race to the end zone.
You're listening to Aggie Football on the Texas A&M Sports Network.
For over 185 years, John Deere has been providing excellence in innovation in construction and forestry equipment. With 16 locations across Texas and Louisiana, Doggett Heavy Machinery understands what it means to provide unsurpassed uptime and support. Deere trusted, Doggett strong. Whether you need equipment for a one-time project or looking to add to your fleet, Doggett has the equipment you need. New, used, rental, parts, and service, Doggett John Deere has your back on and off the job site. Visit us at doggettequipment.com.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
12th Man Aggie NIL is the new program that will maximize third-party NIL opportunities for Texas A&M student athletes, and you can help the Aggies become the national leader in this new era of college athletics. Visit 12thman.com/AggieNIL to find out how. It is a 3rd and 19 for LSU. 13:06 to play in a scoreless first quarter. The ball is at the 34-yard line, middle left. LSU going from right to left and using a timeout. Two receivers go to the right. Barry and Brown along with Kyle Parker. Single receiver to the left. One-on-one with Will Lee III. The snap to Nussmeier. In the pocket. Retreats, rolls. He's inside the 20. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Des Ricks with the coverage. And he would have been shy of midfield, which means shy of the first down.
And they'll be forced to punt here on their first possession.
Thanks to the generosity of 12th Man Foundation donors, Aggie student-athletes have the resources to succeed at Texas A&M and beyond. Start your tradition of support today at 12manfoundation.com.
10 is now 84.
Kevin Concepcion stands on his own 20-yard line. The punter is Grant Chadwick. He's a transfer from Middle Tennessee. He's averaging 48 yards per punt. He unloaded a 71-yard punt. He hits the nose of the football, backwards end over end. Concepcion from his own 19-yard line avoids one tackler, gets to the 30. Concepcion spins out of a tackle, up ahead to the 32-yard line. KC Concepcion with the punt return. The Aggies set up 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Good job of getting good field position. That was a nice return. Punt was a little bit low, so he had a little room to work.
48-yard punts. KC brings it to the 32, and A&M gets its first possession. Going from left to right, Ruben Owens flanks Marcel Reed to the right. 3 receivers to the left for the Aggies. Going from left to right, their sideline is to their left. The LSU sideline is to their right. In motion goes Craver to that far sideline. It's a run up the middle by Ruben Owens, and he has met after a 2-yard gain, tackled at the 34.
Just a little off-tackle dive. It looked like it opened up pretty quickly, and then it closed really quickly as well after a 2-yard gain.
So 2nd and 8 for the Aggies. Ruben rushed for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns last week at Arkansas. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Theo on the right wing at tight end. Shotgun snap to Marcel Reed. Pocket, cross the middle, complete. KC runs towards the Aggie sideline to the left. Across the 46, run out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 13-yard completion to KC Concepcion.
Quick crossing pattern by KC, and a very easy throw for Marcel. KC does the rest. He'll get it all the way out to the 47.
He stays farthest left near the Aggie sideline. Craver slot left, and Terry Bussey to the right. The ball's on the left hash at the Aggie 47-yard line, above that tiger eye at midfield. Marcel goes down the line from left to right. Ruben Owens on his left hip on a 1st and 10 for the Aggie 47. It's Ruben, cuts back up the middle, and maybe a yard for him. Harold Perkins Jr. with the tackle. So no Witt Weeks, so we'll see Tylen Singleton at one of the linebackers. West Weeks will be another linebacker. Their star is Perkins. We're excited to have Bernard Gooden back at a defensive tackle. He's going to have a snap count, if you will. 2nd and 9 for the Aggies from their own. The 48-yard line, just over 11 minutes to play in a scoreless first. Maybe the center. High snap. Marcel slings out the right side. Theo breaks a tackle, and he drags the defender to the LSU 41-yard line for a first down.
Boy, that second effort got the Aggies the first down. He broke that tackle, and he dragged him along with him to pick up the first down at the 41 in LSU territory.
It ain't easy to drag down 6'6", 257. 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends on the right. Go back to the right of Marcel Reed in LSU territory at the 41. Yard line. Marcel takes the incomplete, intended for Nate Borkich inside the 25-yard line.
This is a very nice play by their safety, Halsey.
Oh, he's a good one.
He dove out in front of the receiver and was able to knock it away. Otherwise, this is a big gain.
Halsey's the transfer from Houston. He is from Fort Bend, Marshall. He has one of the 8 interceptions for LSU. On a 2nd and 10 from the LSU 41 on the right hash. 10:23 to 3 sets to the left of Marcel, who rolls to the left. Ruben picks up on that pass pro. Marcel running right up the middle. $35-30, $25-20, whole lot of room in front of him. Marcel back to his left, stays on his feet, dives, touchdown! Marcel Reed from 41 yards on the scramble.
Boy, get him in the open field, and he is something to watch.
Dave, I can not explain enough about the men of the 10. Ruben Owens picks up the pressure and allows Marcel to get out. And Ruben has said, I'm so proud of my pass pro. I couldn't do that a couple of years ago. That's the men of the 10.
And that's the growth.
Yep.
That's exactly what he's saying, the growth.
Randy Bond for the extra point, the Jacob Graham snap, the Tyler White hold. And a 6-play, 68-yard drive for the Aggies.
is capped with the Bond point after. 6 plays, 68 yards, the last 41 from Marcel. Lead. 2 minutes and 36 seconds, the time of that touchdown drive. And with 10:10 to play here in our first quarter, Texas A&M takes a 7-0 lead on LSU. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
Texas is full of adventures. From hill country to piney woods, Gulf Coast to the valley, there's a Ford SUV to get you there in style, in comfort, and with the capability to help you make the most of it. Ford Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, and the all-new Ford Expedition. For adventures of every size, there's a Ford SUV that fits. Test drive one today at your Texas Ford dealer, and you'll see why. Ford is the best in Texas.
Okay, quiz fans, what's one word to describe Whataburger's new prickly pear raspberry Whata Fresher? Is the best word refreshing? Or does the real raspberry make you say tangy? Or perhaps the sweet prickly pear fruit is simply delicious? Actually, the only word to describe it is quenchy, tangy, sweet, delicious. And that may sound like 4 words, but we used hyphens. Introducing new Whata Freshers from Whataburger. Available for a limited time.
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea for the 12th man. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Aggie fans, if you want to take the lead, then take the drive. Your best-selling F-Series truck is waiting at your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck of Texas A&M Athletics. 7-0 Aggies after the 41-yard scramble and touchdown by Marcel Reed right now. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Texas A&M Sports Network. Ags, no matter where you're watching this season, be sure to buy a cold, crisp Dos Equis and go for Dos. Gig 'em, Aggies. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas. White Plains, New York. A 6-play, 68-yard drive in 2:36. Marcel, 2 completions. 2 for 3 on that drive. 13 yards to KC Concepcion, 11 to Theo Mellon-Nordstrom. And it is our Mustang Cat Drive summary. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Visit MustangCat.com for more information. 10:10 to play, first quarter. Aggies 7, LSU nothing. Going deep is Barry and Brown. King Ranch Ag and Turf, your trusted John Deere dealer. Lawn, land, or job site, King Ranch has the equipment, parts, service, and team you trust. You can find us at KingRanchAgTurf.com. Touchback in his initial kickoff for Jared Zirkle. 7 of his 9 kicks. Touchbacks, he's put 1 out of bounds. Higher, shorter kick will be fielded at the 6 by number 6. In between the numbers and the hashes, dances to the outside around Ratcliffe, and Landon Rink runs him out, but not be getting near the 30-yard line.
So Marcel Reed with the TD run, that's his 20th touchdown accounted for this year. Right before kickoff, we told you he was tied for 3rd in the SEC for touchdowns responsible for, and that gets him at 20 this year. It's also the 43rd play of the year by the Aggies of 20 or more yards from scrimmage. A&M ranks 14th nationally in that category. Coming into tonight, it is now an explosive play offense, and it can even happen with Marcel Reed's legs.
Absolutely. 41-yard touchdown run. 3 receivers left. It's a run to the right and a cutback. And across the 30 to the 31-yard line, Will Lee with the tackle. And that rush for LSU from a freshman they really like in Harlem Berry from New Orleans. 55 yards in the loss to Vanderbilt a week ago. Picks up 5. 20-yard kick return by Barry and Brown. Drive started at the 26. It's a 2nd and 5 from the 31 on the right hash. In motion left to right goes Kyle Parker. 3 receivers, arrowhead formation right side. It's a run to the left, and Barry stays on his feet and carries an Aggie defender across the first down to the 37-yard line. And that's not just any defender he carried. That was Deion Hayes.
Yeah, a lot of second effort in that young man, running back.
2 runs,
two carries and a first down. So.
Yep. And he will stay on. Dave, we have yet to see Aaron Anderson. Knew he was a game-time decision for LSU. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Ball's inside the left hash. 37-yard line of LSU. Nussmeier, quick throw right side in front of the Aggie sideline. Barry and Brown with the catch, and he's shouldered out of bounds by Des Ricks up ahead to the 48-yard line. That is an 11-yard pitch and catch. Nussmeier to Brown.
Yeah, just a sideline route. He stayed out there and got it on the run, able to pick up the first down.
Trey Green is the 6'7" tight end. He comes in. 8 catches, 119 yards in their win over South Carolina. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Just across the 47-yard line above the Tigers' eye. At midfield, Nussmeier swings to the left, blocking ahead, cuts back inside, and slung down at the 50 by Dalton Brooks.
Well, what a nice open field tackle. He made a couple of guys miss, and Dalton Brooks able to get him down, even though he's dancing out there. He'll pick up 3.
That is the running back, Juwan Johnson. Nussmeier will hit, as Johnson will be a wide receiver and not a back. Empty backfield, 3 receivers right, 2 left. A pickup of 3, we'll say. 2nd and 7 just across midfield on the left hash. Quick toss left side. That's complete to Green and knocked out of bounds at the 43 or the 42-yard line by Green. A tackle by Damian Sanford. The other way is for Nussmeier to get rid of the ball quickly, correct? Keep that pressure off him?
Yes. You can't get to him if he's throwing it quickly, no matter what you do.
Yeah, they're not doing it with personnel. Not a lot of tight end help over there. It's the quick toss in the run game. That's that help you guys mentioned.
And the Aggies will have to adjust to that.
Right, 1st and 10. In Aggie territory for the first time, Nussmeier to the right side, complete just past Tyreek Chappelle, across the 35 to the 34-yard line. Brooks with the tackle on the completion to Aaron Anderson. He is playing tonight. That's his first catch. Xavion Thomas comes on.
And just a stop route. Well executed. They'll pick up 8.
2nd and 2 from just across the 35-yard line. On the right hash, going from right to left. Sending 2 receivers to the right, Aaron Anderson and Barry and Brown. Single receiver to the left. In motion from right to left comes Brown, putting 2 receivers left side. It's the wide side of the field. Nussmeier, go route, left side for Brown, incomplete. Flag thrown as it looked like he was trying to take down Des Ricks and not make a play for the ball.
I don't see this.
It's going to be on Des.
I don't see this.
He knows this is not catchable. James Carter, our referee.
Pass interference. Defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
I think Brown gets away with one here. Des Ricks on the coverage.
Oh, that's very little contact.
Very little contact. He didn't make a play for the ball.
Both, and not much at all. I leave that alone.
Yeah.
Just got a video board replay, and that's what I saw.
Yeah, inside the 20. So first visit in the Wells Fargo red zone for LSU. On the right hash, Nussmeier. 3-step drop, complete. Green inside the 10 to the 5. And down at the 5-yard line. Julio Humphrey and Dalton Brooks with the tackle. It's 1st and goal for LSU. Marco Jones will leave. Tyreek Chappelle will leave. TJ Searcy will leave for the Aggies.
A&M defense has allowed touchdowns on 64% of our opponents' red zone drives. Now, LSU's an offense that struggled in the red zone 56% is their TD rate on offense. That ranks 102nd nationally.
They put 3 receivers to the right, make it now 4 receivers to the right, 1 left, empty backfield. Nussmeier, 1-on-1 left side, and it is caught.
Wow,
By
I thought it was a pick.
Green. I did too. I thought Will Lee had the pick. Instead, it's Tradez Green with 5-yard touchdown reception.
I wonder if he missed it. I want to see this on replay if I can.
I'm the same as you, Dave. I'd like another look. I mean, they both had their hands on it. The video board's giving us a replay, and it's just a 50-50 ball that Green took away.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Nussmeier's 12th touchdown toss, the 4th touchdown for Tradez Green. Capping an 8-play, 74-yard drive in just under 4.5 minutes, and Ramos with the extra point. 5:38 to play, quarter number 1. It's the Aggies 7, the LSU Tigers 7, and this is Aggie football from Learfield.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play, it's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas. Texas A&M football all season long.
Racing into the end zone, a 52-yard touchdown, Aggies!
On the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Welcome to Pebble Creek Country Club. Amenities include an 18-hole golf course, both challenging to the professional and manageable for the beginner. Our resort-style pool, dining areas, and renowned Creekside Cantina with play area are ideal for any family occasion. Pebble Creek Country Club, the only private club in College Station, features complimentary event space available to members. Come visit us at pebblecreek.cc or call us at 979-690-0996.
Our friends at 44 Farms invite you to enjoy their premium all-natural Angus beef by visiting 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, the official beef of Fighting Texas Aggie Athletics. An 8-play, 74-yard drive for LSU. 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Our Mustang Cat Drive summary. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Visit MustangCat.com for more information. And we're tied at 7 with 5:38 to play here in quarter number 1. Aggies Can is celebrating 25 years of giving back to our local community. You can bring your non-perishable food donations to Aggie home events between November 14th and the 18th. A special thanks to Brookshire Brothers and HEB for partnering with our Student Athlete Advisory Committee in support of the Brazos Valley Food Bank and the 12th Can. Text Aggies Can to 83200 or visit 12thman.com/AggiesCan to learn more. Terry Bussey stands on the goal line down to our left as Aaron Burrell will kick off, the right-footed kicker for LSU. 7-7 with 5:38 to play in our first quarter. Terry will field this
on the goal line in between the numbers and the hashes. Up those right hashes to the 20, cuts back to his right, and spins ahead to the 26-yard line. That's the return, 26 yards for Terry Bussey.
Bussey on the return. Spears on the tackle.
Aggies' first drive, 6 plays, 68 yards. LSU counters with an 8-play, 74-yard drive. Put it at the 25 for Bussey. Ashton Bethel-Roman is out. And the running back is the Aggie freshman, Jamorian Morrow. We saw Harlan Berry for LSU. Yeah. Here's Jamorian. Morrow is to the left of Marcel Reed. Tight end on the wing, 2 receivers left. Craver goes widest left. Morrow up the middle and a burst of speed, 35, head down to the 37-yard line, a 12-yard gain.
Great job by the offensive line, but also a great job by Morrow of getting through that hole quickly, getting into the secondary, and picking up the first down out at the 36-yard line.
Zune Basantis. Nebu. Reed Adams, crown over, left to right on that offensive line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 12-yard gain, ball in the right hash. And now Nyblack goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left side, including that tight end flexed off the line to the left. On a 1st and 10 from the 37. Marcel, shotgun snap. Fires out to Morrow. Too hard. Had Perkins there. 2nd and 10.
It's probably just as well that Morrow couldn't handle this ball. There was a defender there that could have taken him down for no gainer.
Patrick,
he avoided the contact.
I was going to say it was going to be a business decision then after that. 2 receivers left, 1 right. The one on the right is KC Concepcion. Craver is in the slot left with Ashton Bethel-Roman. Now Concepcion from right to left. Trips left now for the Aggies on a 2nd and 10. Keeper Marcel around the right side. Splits between 2 defenders, is tackled at the 39-yard line.
Well, if Marcel could do that action and stop and just toss it over the line of scrimmage, because everybody left Theo that time and there was nobody between Theo and the goal line.
Pyburn is in. He's the transfer from Florida. He's on the edge. Aggies face a 3rd and 8. They have brought in E.J. Smith at running back. Theo goes to the left side. 3 receivers left, 1 right. On a 3rd and 8 from their own 39-yard line. Play clock at 5. Good get off on the left side. Marcel, high throw, caught Concepcion, makes the man miss, so he has the first down to the 50, over by the Aggie sideline to his left, inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Make it the 44 for KC. 17-yard completion.
A heck of a play by KC. First of all, catching that ball and then making people miss as he moves all the way down inside LSU territory to the 44.
And these receivers, they run so hard. They're like running backs when they get the football in their hands. KC, and it happens when Mario Craver gets it as well.
Yeah, and Craver's now inside KC on the right side. Ball's on the left hash at the LSU 44. In motion, right to left goes Craver. 2 receivers left, 1 right. The back is Smith. Play action fake to EJ. Marcel steps up. A lot of room. Cuts back to his left. Makes a man miss. 35. And inside the 30. They tried to punch the ball out. He kept that ball secure and gets to the 30-yard line. 14-yard scramble.
Yeah, great vision by Marcel to locate that opening to the left side. Move up first and then pick up some blocking. Cut back to his left and go all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Bethel-Roman comes to the right. 2 receivers left. That's the short side of the field in front of the Aggie sideline. At the LSU 30, in motion left to right, that orbit motion. Give Amari Daniels. Amari around the left side. Nothing. Pyburn on that tackle.
Trying to get outside and just couldn't do it. There wasn't enough room around there. Too many defenders.
Amari had 91 yards in last season's win at Kyle Field against LSU on 12 carries. No gain, sets up a 2nd and 10. 2:15 to play, first quarter, tied at 7. Aggies at the LSU 30 on the left hash. 2 receivers right, 1 left. The tight end is Nyblack. Throw, caught, Bussey, 25-20, inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. The Aggies in the Wells Fargo red zone following the 14-yard completion.
Good job by the Aggie offensive line, giving Marcel enough time to locate his receiver and deliver a strike.
We'll have him down at the 18, just across the 18, a 12-yard gain for Terry on his catch. Bethel Roman one-on-one on the right. In motion, left to right comes Craver. Now he heads back to the left. Fake the jet sweep to him. A little swing out to Mario, and that's way out in front. He wasn't going to have a lot of room. He would have caught that behind the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete. It sails into the Aggie sideline to the left.
It's been a great red zone offense for A&M. This is their 28th trip down there. The previous 27, they scored 20 touchdowns. That's 74 on the TD rate. That ranks in the top 20 nationally.
13 rushes, 7 passes of those 20 red zone TDs. 3 receivers right, including Theo Mellon-Orstrom. Single receiver left, that's the short side of the field. Ball's on the left hash at the LSU 18. Marcel, keeper, gets between a couple defenders and down across, just across the 15-yard line. Pyburn, one of the tacklers. So is Jacobian Guillory II. He's a grad. And the Aggies facing a third down in the red zone at the 15-yard line. 1 for 1 on this drive on third down. Concepcion, then Bussey, then Bethel Roman. All 3 receivers to the right. Play clock at 10. 3rd and 7 from the LSU 15. Shotgun snap, Marcel. Pressure from the right. Marcel avoids, throws on the run. End zone touchdown! Aggies! Yeah.
Well, what a great job by KC of coming back to the football, getting away from the defenders on a terrific throw by Marcel under pressure.
Marcel has run for a touchdown. He has passed for a touchdown. And another third down conversion and another red zone touchdown for the Aggies. And with 40 seconds left in the first quarter, the Aggies have a 13-7 lead. Now Jacob Graham to Tyler Whites. And the Randy Bond point after is good. And the Aggies own a 14-7 lead on a drive of 75 yards. It takes 10 plays and encompasses 4 minutes and 52 seconds. KC Concepcion from 15 yards out from Marcel Reed. Marcel's 16th touchdown pass, KC's 7th touchdown reception. That's our Mustang Cat Drive summary. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Visit MustangCat.com for more information. A couple of third down conversions on that drive for A&M. KC for 13 yards. And I dare say, Dave, a year ago, Marcel would have run that. On that third down.
His vision is so much better.
Yep. He avoids that pressure initially and then finds KC. 14-7 A&M, Jared Zirkle.
And I should say he understands the progression better.
Right.
He doesn't give up too early on his receivers.
I agree with that.
Of course, it helps that he's got really good receivers.
We've had a touchback in the left side of the end zone, and kneel by Berrien Brown. We've had our grill going for 75 years, and yep, still going. Whataburger, goodness, 24/7. We're celebrating 75 years of giving the people exactly what they order 24/7. That's the Whataburger way. 14-7 Texas A&M with 40 seconds left in our first quarter. So LSU, 5-play drive, and then they went to the quick passes in their touchdown drive. Teams are going to have to adjust to one another. In motion left to right goes Kyle Parker. 3 receivers right side in that arrowhead formation. Shotgun snap, Nussmeier. It's a run to the left, dancing back to the right, and just a yard, maybe 2. That is Berry, the freshman, to the 27.
Yeah, great job up front by that Aggie D. They took care of that running play.
That is Hicks and Onyetum, Howell, and Searcy. 15 seconds left in this first quarter. It's a 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line, going from right to left. 10 left in the quarter.
Barry's going to go out of the backfield to the left. Nussmeier across the middle. That is complete. Splitting two defenders and dragging them to the 41-yard line on that completion to Aaron Anderson, his second catch of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
14-7, Texas A&M leads LSU. Our second quarter next. This is Aggie football from their field.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Mustang Cat is your authorized Caterpillar construction machinery and power systems dealer in Southeast Texas, providing sales, service, rental, and parts support. For a limited time, Mustang Cat is offering 0% financing with no money down, plus extended warranty on all Cat compact machines. Our equipment is backed by industry-leading parts and service support. Visit MustangCat.com or call us at 800-256-1001. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Mustang Cat is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
In Aggieland, tradition isn't just remembered, it's lived. And at King Ranch Ag and Turf, we live it too. With over 100 years of John Deere expertise, we're proud to support the hard work of farmers, landscapers, and homeowners across Texas. Whether you're mowing your land or managing a job site, we've got the equipment, parts, and service you need, and the team you trust. Visit KingRanchAgTurf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealership locations today. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Home. For some, it's where the heart is. For others, home is something bigger, a belonging that goes beyond a zip code. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, we've shared the same communities with our members for over 95 years. And while we'll always be your one local and trusted healthcare partner, we are forever committed to ensuring access to the highest quality, affordable care through every stage of life. Because wherever your journey leads, we'll make sure you always feel right at home.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Will Johnson back with you at Tiger Stadium. A&M has a 14-7 lead as we get ready to start the second quarter. The defense out on the field now trying to keep the Aggies out in front. And it has been the defensive front, the defensive line, that has been so instrumental in that defensive success this year. And Sean Spencer, one of our defensive line coaches, has given them the label of the Wild Dogs. Now, you might think that means he wants them to go out, go crazy, and play wild. But it's much deeper than that. Coach Spencer has explained that when hunting, the Wild Dog pack has the highest success rate because they play and hunt for each other. It's a situation where if the leader gets tired, he bows out, lets another one lead the pack, and they never get tired, and that's why their success rate hunting is so good, so high. And that's what he means when he calls that defensive front the Wild Dogs. And earlier tonight, when the team warmed up, Sean Spencer and Tony Girardetti, our two defensive line coaches, they had Wild Dog shirts on, getting ready for this one to go hunt the Tigers.
I love it. It's a give to Barry up the middle and spins ahead to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 4 for the freshman running back starting the second quarter. Well, anybody who's nicknamed Coach Chaos, I'm all in.
Yeah, really. Coach Chaos, he labels them the Wild Dogs. I mean, he's got it all down here.
And Tony Girardetti knows exactly what that D-line is all about and how special it is at Texas A&M. 2nd and 6, shotgun snap, Nussmeier, pressure, he's down, back at the 40-yard line. The second sack for the Aggies. Number 9, Cassius Howe.
Imagine that.
His second.
He just ran right around the right tackle.
See, and that's now the right tackle, Dave. He's not going to be in the same spot, but that's another true freshman, Weston Davis from Beaumont United.
And there's still not a lot of help.
No.
There's not tight end help for these tackles against a great pass rusher. It somewhat baffles me, but like you guys mentioned, they've gone with the quick pass game and the run game to help, but personnel-wise, there has not been help on the edges.
So now 3rd and 12. So 3rd and long for LSU. Pressure from the left. Nussmeier throws. Sideline. Knockdown. Will Lee the third. The Blankets. Good pass deflection.
Boy, you talk about right there on top of that receiver. Able to reach in front, not rough him, knock the ball away, and force them to punt. That was great coverage.
Receiver comes back shy of the first down. That's a long throw for Nussmeier.
Number 10 is now number 84 for LSU. 10 is 84.
Casey Concepcion earlier with a 14-yard punt return after a 48-yard punt by Chadwick. Higher wobbly spiral, fair catch, signaled at the 16-yard line. And that's where the Aggies will take over their first drive of the second quarter. 13:38 to play. It's 14-7, Texas A&M. We step aside. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No! Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
The Warehouse at CC Creations, a preferred partner of Texas A&M Athletics, is the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collegiate retail store in the world. With 28,750 square feet, the Warehouse offers thousands of products for every Aggie and every Aggie occasion. T-shirts, caps, drinkware, polos, crewnecks, gifts, tailgating, graduation. It's a shopping experience like no other in the world. An Aggie tradition and your game day headquarters. Stop by the Warehouse or visit us online at thewarehouse@cc.com.
The Aggies play here.
To the end zone, back of the end zone, touchdown, Aggies!
From Learfield.
Texas is full of adventures. From hill country to piney woods, Gulf Coast to the valley. There's a Ford SUV to get you there in style, in comfort, and with the capability to help you make the most of it. Ford Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, and the all-new Ford Expedition. For adventures of every size, there's a Ford SUV that fits. Test drive one today at your Texas Ford dealer, and you'll see why. Ford is the best in Texas.
In Aggieland, tradition isn't just remembered, it's lived. And at King Ranch Ag and Turf, we live it too. With over 100 years of John Deere expertise, we're proud to support the hard work of farmers, landscapers, and homeowners across Texas. Whether you're mowing your land or managing a job site, we've got the equipment, parts, and service you need, and the team you trust. Visit KingRanchAgTurf.com or stop by one of our 13 dealership locations today. King Ranch Ag and Turf, built on tradition, driven by excellence.
Enjoy Aggie traditions with a great tasting cup of Community Coffee, the official coffee and freshly brewed tea of Texas A&M Athletics. Community Coffee, family owned since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com. Alongside Dave Elmendorf, Will Johnson, I'm Andrew Monaco. Nice adjustments by the Aggies on that 5-play drive by LSU. The 2 plays before the end of the first quarter, and then the Aggies adjusted. And what Mike Elko has said time and again, the third down success. The sack by Cassius Howe put LSU on 3rd and 12, and the Aggies able to get off the field.
Anytime you can move an offense back, obviously it sets them behind the chains.
That's the 11th sack of Nussmeier and 37th negative play. 27 sacks now for the Aggies.
The Aggies ought to have a big night considering the injuries in that offensive line.
2 true freshmen at tackles for LSU. From the 16-yard line, inside, middle left, the left hash. 2 receivers left in motion. Craver from
right to left, and he's in the slot. And Marcel shotgun snap, fires, and Craver comes back, makes the catch at the 27-yard line. It's an 11-yard completion and a first down toss. Mario's first catch of the night.
And he sold the go route and then came back wide open. Easy target for Marcel.
Craver with his 37th catch of the season, one ahead of KC Concepcion, who has 3 catches tonight, including a touchdown reception for Marcel. 14-7 Aggies as we approach 13 minutes to play in the second quarter. Going from right to left. Goes between the 2 Aggies in the backfield. Marcel Reed.
He didn't call for it, I don't think.
Ruben Owens all the way back to the 16-yard line. The 11 yards they picked up is given right back. Now it's Coley Fayu at center for the Aggies. And that missed snap. Now the Aggies behind schedule on a 2nd and 21 from just across their own 15-yard line. 3 receivers right, the arrowhead formation. Marcel, pressure from his left. Nearly, it is intercepted. No, it's incomplete, said the head linesman. He comes in from the sideline and says, no, he did not make the catch.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I could see it from here. The nose of the football hit the ground while it was not being controlled, and then the defender corralled it. The correct call is incomplete pass.
It's P.J. Woodland.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Just saw the replay on the big board.
It's one of the few bad decisions by Marcel. Did that get deflected? Because that is not anywhere close to a spiral. So now a 3rd and 21 for Texas A&M. 2 for 2 on that last touchdown drive. And they've got 21 to gain. Line to gain is the 37. They're just across the 15. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Marcel, pocket. Back into the end zone, rifles towards Theo Mellon-Orstrom. It is incomplete, and this time LSU brings pressure, and it's a 3 and out.
Off to a bad start with that big loss.
Sorry, a 4 and out.
Yeah.
There is no foul point. Intentional grounding. Number 17 was in the area. 4th down.
It's always punch, counter punch. LSU brought pressure this time on defense, and Mike said this will be the best defense the Aggies will see.
Well, they're going to get good field position.
Up until this part.
LSU offense is going to get good field position off of this.
Back at his own 40-yard line is Xavier Thomas, the punt returner, averaging just under 11 yards per punt return. His longest is 20. First punt for the left-footed Tyler White. It's blocked, and it will go out of the end zone. The second punt blocked. Notre Dame blocked and got a touchdown. This is a safety. And this has been a disaster for Texas A&M.
It feels like in similar fashion to Notre Dame, an unaccounted for rusher.
And they had just shifted on that punt. And they put Dalton Brooks with Albert Regis and moved Nana.
Yeah, the Notre Dame block punt was easy, and this one was too, because somebody did not get a body on that free rusher. I mean, it's almost like a pass rush when nobody blocks a guy. Same thing happened here, and it's another blocked punt, special teams wise.
But bad snap that goes between the 2 Aggies, Reed and Owens. The nearly interception by Marcel, and he was running for his life, and the incompletion to Theo, and then the blocked punt out of the back of the end zone. It's 14-9.
And LSU's going to get the football.
They can't block this one.
True.
This is the free kick. It will be Jared Zirkle, who will kick from the 20. Standing on his own 15-yard line is Barry Brown. Kyle Parker is back there as well for LSU. Brown will be at the 15. Parker, they stand side by side before this kick, and the right-footed Jared Zirkle. Kerrville Tivey booms a line drive fielded at the 13 above his eyes, 25-30.
and can't squirt past Marco Jones. But the drive will start the 31-yard line. 14-9, Texas A&M, the block punt out of the back of the end zone, the safety. The Aggie lead is 5 with 12:07 to play, second quarter. From the 31-yard line, Rylan Kennedy, Tyler Onyedem, Albert Regis on that defensive line. Deion Hayes is on the right side of that line. On a 1st and 10 from the right hash, 31. 3 receivers right side for LSU, single receiver left side. Run up the middle by Berry, and he will spin his way. He's actually carried ahead by one of his offensive linemen. Carried ahead by Paul Mabenga to the 34-yard line, a pickup of 3. But again, that interior of Onyedem and Regis, a big reason for the success of this Aggie defense.
Absolutely. You went up front.
Albert approaching 100 tackles.
I think I've said that before.
But does that front 4 help the back 7 at all, Dave?
You went up front.
On a 2nd and 7, 11.5 to play in the second quarter, 14-9 A&M, right hash. Play action fake, Nussmeier pocket, throws left, deflected, incomplete. Wow. Who came in from that left side and deflected that pass? May have been DJ Hicks.
I don't know, but I'm glad they did because he was wide open. There wasn't an Aggie within 10 yards of the receiver. If it doesn't get deflected, it's a big gain.
Trades Green is the tight end who started on the right wing. And coming from the left, no, it's Deion Hayes, isn't it? Deion gets that pass deflection. So now 3rd and 7 for LSU as the Tigers put 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Single back is Berry to the right of Nussmeier. Nope, it is Durham who resets to the left of Nussmeier. Trades Green flexed off the line, one of 3 receivers. Here come the Aggies. They're coming, sidearm sling, caught, and knocked down Kyle Parker. He is 4 yards shy. He's knocked down at the 37-yard line.
Oh, we got some LSU player down. Is that the quarterback?
That's Nussmeier. He was slow to get up.
I mean, they were bringing pressure. That is a Jay Bateman, Mike Elko defense right there. And he has it looks like the left shoulder.
Yeah, he walked off the field under his own power, Andrew, but it was an upper body injury, so it did look like he was in the game.
LSU, number 10 is now number 84.
That Deion Hayes again? Who hit him?
Well, I know Marcus Radcliffe was in there, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the secondary is so involved in that pass rush sometimes.
Third punt by Chadwick, wobbly. Casey's going to let it hit. It will check to the left. Nice job. Yes. Nice job by Bravion Rogers.
Getting down and getting away from that ball.
Not getting hit by that. It kicked left.
Good thing.
So, the Aggies take over from the 25-yard line. 10:34 to play in our second quarter. Timeout. Texas A&M 14, LSU 9. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
As Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas celebrates 95 years being right here, what we're really celebrating is our members, our very own Texans, who've been making an impact on the health and wellness throughout our communities by giving, serving, through caring. After all, being customer-owned since 1929 has allowed Blue Cross to continue focusing on our one true reason for being, the well-being of all Texans. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Texas born, 95 years strong.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Howdy, Ags. When you bring Hellman's creamy buffalo chicken dip to the watch party, you can be a couch coach and cheer too loud. Or worse, bring a friend who knows nothing about football. How do they get the yellow line to move on the field? Because when you do dip with Hellman's, you can do no wrong. That's a Hail Mayo. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of Texas A&M Athletics. Bring out the best.
Will Johnson back with you on the CC Creation sideline microphone here in Baton Rouge. 10:34 to go in the second quarter, and A&M has a 14-9 lead over LSU. And the Aggie defense just did it again, got off the field on third down, tonight, LSU is 0 for 3 on third down. A&M came into this game ranking second nationally in third down defense, only allowing our opponents to convert 23% of their third down tries. Here's why it's important. Look at the AP poll, fellas. Number 1, 2, and 3. Ohio State 1, Indiana 2, and A&M 3. That's in the AP poll. They are also all in the top 5 in third down defense this year. You think it's not important to get off the field on third down? You think it doesn't equate to wins? Well, ask the Buckeyes, Hoosiers, and the Aggies. 3 of the best in the country at it, and 3 of the flat-out best teams in the nation.
Just in this game, LSU's average third down distance is 12.7 yards.
And there you go. You win on first and second down. And then you're going to get off the field on third down.
A&M is 3rd and 12 because of that long 3rd and 21 kind of skews that.
Yeah, the bad snap.
Right, but A&M is 3rd and 12, and while LSU is 0 for 3, the Aggies are 2 for 3 on third downs. And they take over at the 25-yard line. Hey, Sunny Days, call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. It's refreshingly smooth and easy to drink. Crack one open, Ags, and let the good times cruise. Please drink responsibly. 3 receivers come to the left. The head of that arrowhead formation is Concepcion. Craver to his right, Bethel Roman to his left. Tight end flexed off the line on the right side. Shotgun snap, Marcel. Steps up in the pocket. Across to Theo. Tucks. 40, 45, 46-yard line. The 21-yard completion. The second catch for Theo.
I bet Marcel loves that giant target right over the middle, wide open. And he loves what he does with it after he tosses it to him. He'll get it all the way out to the 46-yard line.
8 of 13 for now 100 yards for Marcel Reed. 3 receivers to the right. Ball's on the left hash at their own 46. It's a run to the left. And with that cut back to his right and pushed back, it's Jamarian Morrow. So Jamarian Morrow from Memphis. This is the running back who met Trooper Taylor. They had a relationship while Trooper was still at Duke. Now, he was going to be a running back in the SEC. So Trooper comes with Mike Elko to A&M. And they, because of that relationship. And when Jamarian met with Colin Klein, he said, I'm going to use you like Deuce Vaughn. And Jamarian said, I'm in. So after the 3-yard gain, a 2nd and 7 from the 49-yard line on the left hash. The 3 defensive linemen shift 1 step to the right, and a flag.
I didn't see anything, but
he's moved.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
You get Chase Basantis. And again, that shift to the right was in time. Remember, that's the Georgia rule that the SEC put in, that late shift along that defensive line. That was not on LSU. It was Chase Basantis who moved, setting up a 2nd and 12. First penalty of the game from the 44-yard line on the left hash. Shotgun snap, throw to the left, complete. Picking up 5 to the 49-yard line, Mario Craver's second catch.
Well, they got the penalty back, but now it's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Line to gain is the LSU 44. This is almost 8 yards for the Aggies. Bethel Roman. Single receiver to the left. Ball's on the left hash, just shy of their own 49 below the Tiger Eye. Offensive line pointing out. On this 3rd and 7, Marcel steps up. Marcel guns. Oh, what a catch, Bethel Roman, one-handed, 20, 15, 10, Bethel Roman inside the 5. Baby!
Was he throwing to Craver? Because they were both right there together. I think his target was Craver.
I mean, pressure.
He was behind him, but man, what a catch, one-handed. What a play. Unbelievable one-handed catch. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if he was who he was throwing to, but Unbelievable play. The Aggies are at the 4-yard line.
47 yards to Bethel Roman. First and goal at the 5, and E.J. Smith is in. Empty backfield. Marcel, end zone, too high for KC Concepcion. P.J. Woodland on the coverage, the cornerback for LSU. Acrobatic, that catch. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
Second and goal from the 5, inside the right hash. Stacked receivers on the left side, Concepcion and Bussey. Single receiver right side, Bethel Roman. Now Bussey goes from left to right. E.J. Smith hits the pile, bounces back, runs back up the middle, picks up 2. It's third and goal from the 3.
Yeah, nice second effort, or that's going to be a loss of 1 instead of a pickup of 2 yards.
Owens comes in. Borkature comes in. Concepcion stays on. 2 tight ends. Theo will be on with Borkature. It is Craver and Borkature. Craver slot right, then Nate. Theo, one of 3 receivers to the left, going empty backfield, shotgun formation on a third and goal from the 3, going from right to left. The snap to Marcel. Intercepted in the end zone and running it out. 10, 15, knocked down. 26-yard line. The interception by A.J. Halsey.
Yeah, Marcel made that tackle.
It remains 14-9. He wanted Theo. Halsey steps in front.
You're really going to feel as an interception by the defense. Sideline warning against Texas A&M. That is the only warning of the game. Not on the field.
Marcel's 5th interception brings us to a timeout. 6:56 to play in our first half. Texas A&M 14, LSU 9. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea for the 12th man. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Kohl's lowest prices of the season are here, and they're so good. You're going to wish you had enough hands for a second cart. Save on cozy tees for women, comfy jeans for boys, refreshed essentials for your home, and so much more. Because when prices are this low, self-control is overrated. Shop Kohl's lowest prices of the season and stock up now. Select styles. Offer ends October 26th. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
When faced with a disaster, the Cotton companies never fumble. As the trusted recovery partner of global businesses, Cotton is proud to provide property restoration, construction, roofing, temporary housing, culinary, and environmental support services. We're also back to battle for the long-standing Texas rivalry as a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics and the official sponsor of the Lone Star Showdown. One call, one team, total recovery. Learn more at cottoncompanies.com.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo
Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A.J. Halsey's interception gives LSU the ball. 14-9 A&M. 6:56 to play. Second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Texas A&M Sports Network. Nobody supports their team like a Texan. Learn how Texas Mutual Insurance Company is helping to build a stronger, safer Texas at texasmutual.com/
Texans get it. From their own 25-yard line. Play action fake. Nussmeier retreats, swings a screen to his tight end Bauer, and he's going to lose 2.5 yards. Tackled at inside the 23-yard line.
Was that Torian that made that tackle?
Bauer sharp with the catch, his second.
This was a great read. I didn't get the number. I thought it was Torian that made this read, but diagnosed the play and got behind the line of scrimmage to drop it for a 2-yard loss.
2nd and 12. Nussmeier's 11th completion. It's a run to the right, nothing there. TJ Searcy filling, and DJ Hicks, David Hicks Jr. on that tackle. Cash is there as well. Now it's a 3rd and long, no gain. 3rd and almost 13 yards. That's a catch for -2. That's a run for -1. Under 6 to play. 2nd quarter, 14-9 A&M. 2 receivers right. Single receiver left. Make it 3 receivers right as Trey'Dez Green, the tight end, is flexed off the line. Aaron Anderson starts to the left, comes back to the right. Play clock at 5.
They moved.
A wide receiver out here in front of me flinched for the Tigers.
False
that
start.
was Xavion Thomas.
Offense, number 0. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Now Ryland Kennedy and Jordan Shaw come on for the Aggies.
Yeah, after the dime package in.
Yeah.
3rd and 20.
Ratcliffe and Brooks are your safeties. Torian York, the linebacker. Shaw comes in, joining Chappelle. Des Ricks and Will Lee. Torian joins that defensive line. Cassius Howell on the right side, one-on-one with the freshman, Weston Davis. So they put a tight end there. Nussmeier, short pass. Aaron Anderson at the 20, 25, and he's shoved out of bounds by Tyreek Chappelle at the 26-yard line. He's 9 yards shy.
So the interception just went up in the air after the play.
It lay at the 37-yard line.
I have no idea what that is. That came way late.
Well after the play. Both teams were running off the field.
LSU's offense is coming back on. Again, James Carter is our referee. Meeting with the officials. They're stepping off yards against A&M.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the defense. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
Now Mike is not happy. I mean, he's not happy with the field judge at all.
They didn't give a number.
No, they never did. I guess it would have to be Tyreek, right?
But that's
questionable
error.
at best. That's questionable at best.
Yeah, and if it was an error, it's a bad one. But
and it's a late flag, and were they influenced by the LSU sidelines?
Yes, they were on the LSU sideline. That's a good point, Andrew. Still a little confused on that one.
He kind of slings him out of bounds using that right arm to push him. Drive continues from the 42. Nussmeier taking a shot down the left side. Desrick's coverage. Over the shoulder catch inside the 20-yard line. That is complete to Berrien Brown.
Hey, if you're going to execute a go route, that's perfect execution because the defender was right there. It just got over his hand and into his grasp.
At the 17-yard line. 42-yard completion. Timeout, Texas A&M.
First charge time of the half. Texas A&M. 30 seconds in lead.
Mike Elko has talked to us about this, that, there are times you get on skates. How do you kind of stop the heartbeat, right? This is an opportunity here.
Yeah, give them a break.
An opportunity here.
Yeah.
On the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country, then download the free Varsity Network app. It's available on Apple and Android. With new features this season, it's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Do not miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. First and 10, 17-yard line. of Texas A&M on the left hash. LSU Tigers. Nussmeier's 12 of 16 for 116 yards. Two receivers left. That's the short side of the field towards the Aggie sideline. It's 14-9 A&M with 4:26 to play in the first. Nussmeier. Pocket. Deflected. Almost intercepted. It got deflected at the line of scrimmage and nearly picked by Dalton Brooks.
I think he had both hands on it.
Oh, you got to come down with it. You have to end the drive right there. It's right in your hands.
It's almost like he's trying to catch a changeup. He's expecting fastball. It gets changeup. Inches.
Oh, it's right in his hands. It's right in his hands.
2nd and 10. From the Aggie 17, two receivers right. Berry up the middle. Berry 10. Berry inside the 5. So, the late hit, the personal foul, continues the drive instead of a punt. The go route picks up 42, and then
timeout for an injured player.
After the near interception, the first down run, setting up 1st and goal at the 4 for LSU.
And some of the story, guys, is Aggie mistakes.
Absolutely.
I mean, a bad snap cost you a drive. You get a punt block. This drive continues because you had gotten off the field on 3rd down with an unnecessary roughness called. You just dropped an interception.
Yeah.
Too many mistakes
and
on
a
the
pick
road.
in the end zone on a 3rd and goal from the 3.
Had points there taken off the board.
Yep. Texas A&M football brought to you by Capital Farm Credit, the largest agricultural lender in Texas. Capital Farm Credit, together, we're better. So now, 1st and goal for LSU at the 4. Couple of tight ends, including Tradez Green.
They're going to go empty.
So just Nussmeier, 4 receivers to the right. Nussmeier isn't going to run to the right. Now he does run, and bad decision. He's just not quick enough. As that is Noah McHale, the linebacker that Jay Bateman had just talked to Will Johnson about in our Memorial Hermann pregame show. It's a loss of 3 back to the 7.
Yeah, when they went empty, I thought they're going to run the quarterback.
And they did.
And the Aggies were thinking the same thing because they defended it beautifully.
Scooby Williams and Noah McHale are your linebackers here. It's on the right hash, 2nd and goal, but now from the 7. Anderson, slot left. Berry, outside. Berry, touchdown. He just ran around the left side.
Nobody there.
Nobody there.
No containment.
LSU has the lead. It's 15-14. On what could have been a 3 and out, on what could have been a drive-ending interception, ends up being an 8-play, 75-yard drive in 3:47. And now the extra point. Freshman long snapper Silas Hall to holder Grant Chadwick of LSU for Damian Ramos. Hits the upright and is no good. And in the same game where the Aggies had a blocked punt against Notre Dame and a mishandled extra points, this game's had a blocked punt and a PAT that hits an upright. It's 15-14. And Ramos had been 18 of 18. Ags, look out for opportunities this season for your chance to win Texas A&M prizes from the Texas Lottery. The Texas Lottery proudly supports Texas education and veterans. Play the Texas Lottery today. Scratch 'em tickets and gig 'em. Terry Bussey stands on his goal line down to our right. Now the Aggies trail.
15-14 with 3:09 to play. We're in the second quarter. 8 unanswered for LSU on a safety, a touchdown, and a mixed extra points. Short kick, fair caught at the 6-yard line. And that was Amari Daniels making that fair catch. No one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM SEC Radio. You can tune in for news, talk, and analysis, off-season, regular season, postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/SEC Radio 2025. All about responding, right, Dave?
Absolutely. The Aggies have 2 timeouts remaining and 3:09 on the clock. I don't think time is an issue right now.
And the 2-minute timeout. Our bugs running pass patterns on your kitchen floor. Let ABC Home and Commercial Services defend your kitchen. And like a great cornerback, ABC technicians will knock bugs smooth off their routes. Call ABC Home and Commercial Services today. On the right hash from the 25-yard line.
They got a chance here for a double dip. They deferred, so they're going to receive the second half kickoff.
Yep. They were introducing Shiner Texas Spirits Vodka and Shine. Made the Texas way with true Lone Star pride. Now found at Kyle Field and a store near you. 1st and 10 for the 25 on the right hash. Going from right to left. Aggie sideline is to their right. LSU sideline to the left. In motion out of the backfield is Morrow. It's a run to the right side by Reuben Owens. And he is tackled from behind and pushed up ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 5. Second and 5 on the 5-yard gain by Reuben. 2:45 to play. 2 receivers staggered to the right. Craver in front of Concepcion. Terry Bussey to the left. Single back to the right of Marcel Reed. In motion from right to left comes Concepcion. It's a quick toss. Receiver screen right side. 35, 40, 45. Spinning ahead to the 50 is Mario Craver.
Oh, he almost kept his feet and kept going with that spin move. He'll get it all the way out to the 50-yard line with that quick screen to the right side.
It was like he was picking up speed. Right? With every step, he's getting faster and faster and faster.
I thought he was going to take off any minute.
Marcel gets hit just as he releases that.
There's a great call on the quick throw because that blitz was coming all out.
2-minute timeout. We'll keep it here.
It's a 2-minute timeout.
15-14 LSU and the Aggies at midfield. Marcel Reed is 10 of 17 for 172. Mario Craver, he and Casey Concepcion 3 catches apiece. Craver for 36 yards, Concepcion for 45. How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? You can go to syncmygame.com to find out how. 15-14 LSU. Aggies struck first. Marcel Reed, a 41-yard scramble. His 5th touchdown of the season. 7-0 Aggies. LSU tied it. Tradez Green, 5-yard pass from Garrett Nussmeier. Casey Concepcion from 15 yards out from Marcel Reed. The Aggies had a 14-7 lead. Aggies have gone scoreless in this second quarter. An interception in the end zone thwarted an Aggie drive after a spectacular 47-yard one-handed reception by Ashton Bethel-Roman. A blocked punt, a 7-yard touchdown run, and a drive that's continued on unnecessary roughness. And then an interception that goes through the hands, buried from 7 yards out after the safety, but the PAT hit the upright. And it's 15-14 LSU. 2-minute timeout. The ball at midfield for the Aggies. A reminder, 12th man, Aggie NIL, is the new program that will maximize third-party NIL opportunities for Texas A&M student athletes. And you can help the Aggies become the national leader in this new era of college athletics. Visit 12thman.com/AggieNIL
to find out how. 15-14, LSU. Texas A&M and Fanatics invite you to shop for Adidas sideline apparel at 12manshop.com. Don't miss out on the best in Aggie apparel. That includes new Adidas sideline polo and the black jersey. Get everything you need for a great season of Aggie football at 12manshop.com. Aggies will face a 1st and 10 from midfield. Down 15-14.
Well, they've got plenty of time, and they've got timeouts. They need to at least get 3 out of this and take a lead to the halftime.
We'll be getting Coach Elko after halftime. And remember, so much at stake for the Aggies playing as a top 5 team and coming into this one at 4-0 in conference play. Alabama and A&M, those were the only 2 undefeateds in conference play coming into today. Alabama held serve. They got a scare in Carolina, but Alabama scored late to beat South Carolina 29-22, so Bama moves to 5-0 in conference play. And the Aggies trying to get to that same record here tonight against LSU.
Down 15-14, 2 minutes left, first half. Midfield, 1st and 10. Micah Riley is a tight end. He lines up behind Trey Zune at left tackle. Keeper, Marcel, faking the end around, and he's tackled for a loss. A 2-yard loss. West Weeks.
In hindsight, he should have handed that one off.
Yep.
He had the receiver coming across the formation.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Just the first negative play for the Aggies. Just the 20th of the season. But a 2nd and 12 from their own 48. Deflected, intercepted. Harold Perkins at the Aggie 49. Deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Yep, somebody got a hand on it. It bounced up in the air, and it's an easy pick for Harold Perkins.
Isn't this going to be an excessive celebration as they
You
run
would
to the
think
corner
so.
and throw the ball? You had coaches telling them to come on the sidelines. That's a big 15 yards right there that LSU just avoided. This isn't the NFL. Second pick by Marcel Reed. And now LSU with 1:14 remaining takes over at the A&M 49-yard line. And a stoppage.
The play clock did not start on my signal.
Two receivers right, single receiver left. Tight end on the left wing. Single back as Nussmeier rolls right, throws on the run. Complete, Kyle Parker. He's tackled at the 43-yard line by Tyreek Chappelle.
LSU also has 2 timeouts remaining.
The last 2 interception game for Marcel was the bowl game at against USC in Las Vegas. Stepping inside Durham, he stays on his feet, 25-20. Undercut at the 16-yard line by Dalton Brooks.
A lot of missed tackles.
A lot. The line of scrimmage haunted this team at Arkansas last week. It's haunting them again here in the second quarter. 46 seconds left. Ball placed. Clock starts once again. 35 seconds left, second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Aggie 16-yard line on the right hash, and Nussmeier calls time. That clock never started. It was at 40, reset to 25.
Second charge time of the half. LSU.
And now I don't know if it had gotten low and reset to 40. I don't know. But when I looked at that play clock, it was at 40, then to 25. It must have been, I couldn't see it, whether it was going down Nussmeier, but there was so much confusion on that offense.
Well, you got to come up with a red zone stop now, and we mentioned it earlier, LSU has not been that good of a red zone offense. Their TD rate coming into the game from the red zone, just 56%, and that ranked worse than 100th nationally. But they've been in the red zone twice tonight, and they finished both with touchdowns. Defense has to dig in and try to at least just force a field goal attempt before half here.
On that run by Durham, he bounced outside. Both Regis and Ratcliffe came inside, and one man could block them both, allowing Durham to get around to the outside. 34 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the Aggies 16 on the right hash. Nussmeier behind Aaron Anderson, incomplete. 31 seconds left.
That was just a stop route. I don't know if it got deflected or what, but it was way off target.
Aaron Anderson will go to the left along with Barry and Brown. Nick Anderson is slot right with Trades Green, the 6'7" target. The tight end is widest right. 2nd and 10 from the 16. Now Green goes in motion right to left and sets up on the left wing. Durham right up the middle, and he is knocked off balance at the 13-yard line by Tyler Onyedem, and a timeout for LSU.
Yeah, they'll take a timeout here, stop the clock, and see what they're going to do on 3rd and 7.
3rd and final charge timeout of the half. LSU, 30 seconds in length. Game clock operator, please put 26 seconds back on the game clock.
Why?
2-6.
Oh, so they moved it up 1 second.
So interesting, though, no more timeouts. If they don't gain the first down here, they have to get that field goal unit in without a timeout.
That's something to think about.
There's a lot of time, you know what I mean, and you would have enough time, but...
Well, they just now corrected the LSU timeouts because when he said that, they still had a timeout remaining.
Third and 7 from the LSU 13-yard line on the right hash. Trips left for LSU. Single receiver is the tight end Green on the right. Now joined by Aaron Anderson, who cuts back to the left. Nussmeier throws left. Anderson dropped.
It wasn't a very good throw.
And may have done LSU a favor. It stops the clock, and they can bring the field goal unit in.
Yeah, now they don't have to hurry out there. And
was not a good throw.
That was a terrible throw. It was way behind him.
Two passes that were behind his receiver.
Of course, we can't assume that the receiver may have run a bad route. So, I mean, he was perhaps throwing to a spot. I don't want to speculate on that.
30-yard attempt, right hash for Ramos, 13 of 16. Field goals this season. Snap and hold are good, as is the kick. 3 points off the interception. 18-14 LSU. Aggies have been shut out in this second quarter. LSU's outscored them 11-0. 6 plays to go 39 yards.
That lack of second quarter success is a bit of a rarity this year. We talked about it last week at Arkansas. Second quarter had been A&M's best frame this year. They had been outscoring opponents 89-37 in this quarter. But well behind tonight. Now you're likely going to be behind at halftime when you go to the break here.
Yeah. Well, just the mistakes and compounding, and LSU making them pay for the mistakes. You get shut out in the red zone with an interception in the end zone on a 3rd and goal from the 3. And then as you're driving right after the 2-minute timeout, the interception at midfield becomes the field goal by Ramos as Bussey lets that land on the gold L in the LSU in the end zone to our right. Aggies facing an 18-14 deficit with 20 seconds remaining.
And the Aggies do have 2 timeouts, but I don't know that 20 seconds is enough to operate all the way down the field.
You could throw it to Ashton.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what you call here. You've got 20 seconds and you've got 80 yards to go.
Mario went 86 against Notre Dame.
Well, hey, there you go. Call that one.
Okay. Dial up Marcel to Mario.
No, call that one. Yeah, I like that one.
It's Concepcion, then Bussey, then Bethel Roman. 3 receivers to the left. It's a run right up the middle and a lot of room to the 40-yard line. Aggies have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they used one of them right there, and that only used 6 seconds.
Rubin gets 15 yards to the 40.
I think they were thinking we were going to throw it.
I wonder if it's one of those situations where Mike Elko said, let's just run it and see what we get. If we don't get much, we'll take it in the half. Yeah. But you got 15, so you may try to push it downfield one more time and get in field goal range.
Changes
exactly.
Just a little bit.
They're at the 40 now. Where do they need to get in field goal range? What, 35-yard line?
Well, you could probably try it from the 40-yard line. That would be 57. It would be difficult, but you could probably try one if you got to the 40, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking at the flags around the stadium. They're not blowing much, and if it is a wind, I think it's with the Aggies, or maybe it's left or right.
The aeronautical engineer is figuring that out.
Yeah, no. Economics. I had 2 brothers that were aerospace engineers, but yeah.
Okay.
No.
15-yard gain for Reuben Owens. From the 40-yard line on the right hash with 14 seconds left in this first half, 1st and 10. Staggered receivers now in motion goes Craver. Fake to him. Swing, left side, Reuben. 45 steps inside, flag behind the play at the 36-yard line. Reuben gets to midfield with 5 seconds left.
Holding. Offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that would probably do it. I guess you kneel out now.
Yeah, probably do. Or you throw a deep ball.
Ball goes back to the 30. 5 seconds left, first half. 18-14 LSU. And after they spot the ball, the first half comes to a close.
That is the end of the first half.
LSU 18, Texas A&M 14. Halftime. Next, this is Aggie football from Learfield.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/Texans Get It. Texas Mutual. Texans Get It.
Howdy, Ags. This is Chris. And this is Preston. And we are Low Cash. Coming to you from Music City in Nashville, Tennessee. We wanted to join our good friends, 44 Farms over in Cameron, Texas, in wishing the Fighting Texas Aggies a great season. When you're ready to turn a meal into a celebration, visit 44steaks.com or stop by their retail store at 1509 South Highway 36 in Cameron and tell them Low Cash sent you. 44 Farms, the official beef of Texas A&M Athletics.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
On the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the Halftime Report.
Owns an 18-14 lead on Texas A&M. It's the Dos Equis halftime report. Aggies struck first on a 31-yard touchdown run by Marcel Reed. 7-0 Texas A&M after stopping LSU on a 5-play, 9-yard drive. LSU's second drive went 8 plays, 74 yards, and Trey'Dez Green, the 6'7 tight end, a 5-yard pass from Garrett Nussmeier. And we were tied at 7. Well, the Aggies would take a 14-7 lead late in the first quarter. Casey Concepcion, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Marcel Reed, 14-7 A&M. But the second quarter belonged to LSU. Early in that second quarter, a blocked punt went through the back of the end zone. The safety cut the Aggie lead to 5, 14-9. Then a 3-and-out for the Aggie defense. Aggies took over and drove all the way to the 3-yard line. And on a 3rd and 3, an interception by Palsy. And Aggies came up short. LSU would get a 7-yard touchdown run from Harlem Berry to take the first lead at 15-14. Would miss the extra point. And then after an interception at midfield, Damian Ramos would kick a 30-yard field goal towards the end of that first half. And LSU, all 11 points in the second quarter belong to the Tigers, and they lead the third-ranked Aggies 18-14 at the half. As the Dos Equis halftime report continues, it's a check of the Dos Equis SEC scoreboard. That's with Danielle Brower when we return. This is Aggie Football from Learfield.
Optimum delivers fast, reliable internet that scores every time. With 99.9% network reliability and speeds up to 1 gig. Stream, game, and connect at championship speed. Because slow loses yardage and the game. When the stakes are high, don't take slow for an answer. That's why Optimum is the official internet provider of Texas A&M Athletics. Visit Optimum.com today. Terms subject to change.
Texas A&M football is in full swing, and Specs is here to get you geared up for game day. Shop lower prices on all your favorites and expand your lineup with a huge selection of world-class wines, spirits, beers, and gourmet foods. Whether you're stocking up for a tantalizing tailgate or a worthy watch party, Specs has the goods to make game day great. When it comes to fantastic football feasts, it's Down Set Specs. The fun starts here.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Mustang Cat is your authorized Caterpillar construction machinery and power systems dealer in Southeast Texas, providing sales, service, rental, and parts support. For a limited time, Mustang Cat is offering 0% financing with no money down, plus extended warranty on all Cat compact machines. Our equipment is backed by industry-leading parts and service support. Visit MustangCat.com or call us at 800-256-1001. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Mustang Cat is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Texas A&M University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university. Live from the Learfield Network studios, this is the College Scoreboard.
Howdy, Aggies. The SEC Scoreboard is brought to you by Dos Equis. I'm Danielle Brower. Texas A&M trails 18-14 to LSU at halftime. Around the conference, number 15 Missouri falls to number 10 Vanderbilt in Nashville 17-10 final. And number 4 Alabama survives at South Carolina 29-22. The number 22 Texas Longhorns at Mississippi State with a minute 47 remaining. We got this.
They go to punt on 4th down. Here's the snap, pressure coming, the kick is away. Niblett backpedaling, a huge kick, has it on his own 21, turns upfield. Niblett 25, turns upfield to the 30, and it steps out of the tackle 35-40. Here's Niblett to midfield, Ryan down the sidelines. Say goodnight to this one, he's done it again. Ryan Niblett, a 79-yard punt return.
Craig Way for the Longhorns. Texas tied at 38 with Niblett's score. Texas ultimately defeated Mississippi State in overtime 45-38. Cutter Boley with the ball for Kentucky when 17th ranked Tennessee swoops in.
Balls again show blitz. Here they come. Boley fires ball batted up in the air. Intercepted. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. End zone. Touchdown. Big Orange. Ed Reese. Farouk. Farouk bats it. Farouk catches it. Farouk's it to the house.
For the Volunteers, Mike Keith. Tennessee currently leads 28-14 in the second quarter. To the top 25, number 6 Oregon 14, pulling ahead of scoreless Wisconsin in the third. 9th ranked Miami 28, Stanford 7, and number 19 Louisville ahead of Boston College 21-10. Number 25 Michigan at Michigan State 10-7. Houston 10 with number 24 Arizona State trailing scoreless at halftime. That was the Dos Equis halftime report. Dos Equis, official import beer of Texas A&M Athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. I'm Danielle Brower. You're listening to Aggie Football from Learfield.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/TexansGetIt. Texas Mutual. Texans get it.
They're not just the Aggies, they're your Aggies. Customize your eligible Wells Fargo debit card or open an account today and show your Aggie pride with every purchase. Get started at wellsfargo.com/Aggies. That's wellsfargo.com/Aggies. Wells Fargo is proud to be an official sponsor of Texas A&M Athletics. Copyright 2025, Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
This is the Texas A&M Sports Network.
All day long, let's go to work. Hey, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
From Learfield.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford Ford is the best in Texas.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/TexansGetIt. Texas Mutual. Texans get it.
It's an 18-14 LSU lead on Texas A&M as we continue with the Dos Equis halftime report. Some numbers from that first half. Marcel Reed is 10 of 18 for 172 yards. The touchdown pass to KC Concepcion with 2 interceptions in that first half. The Aggies have rushed for 86 yards, LSU for 68 yards. The Marcel with the 41-yard touchdown run, 41 of his 58 rushing yards on 5 carries. Reuben, 23 yards on 4 carries. Jamarian Morrow, a couple of carries for 15 yards. Of the 10 completions, 3 of them to KC Concepcion for 45 yards, 3 of them to Mario Craver for 36 yards, and Theo Mellon-Orstrom has 2 catches for 32. Ashton Bethel-Roman has just 1 catch, but it was spectacular. A one-handed catch and kept on running a 47-yard completion to Ashton Bethel-Roman. The Aggies trail 18-14 at the break. We'll take some defensive numbers when the Dos Equis halftime report rolls on from Baton Rouge. This is Aggie football from their field.
Cooperation makes for good partnerships. We say this because at Capital Farm Credit, we're a cooperative lender who does business a little differently. You see, we have a cooperative dividend and equity program, or patronage, that has returned a percentage of our earnings back to our members over the years. These returns can effectively lower the cost of borrowing during periods of high interest rates, like we're in. Talk about a partnership that pays. To learn more, visit CapitalFarmCredit.com.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
This football season, stand proud with the 12th man with Lucchese, the official cowboy boot of Texas A&M Athletics. From game day boots to cowboy hats, to maroon and white men's and women's apparel and accessories, get game day ready from head to toe at Lucchese's store in Century Square in College Station or online at lucchese.com. Lucchese, hand-making boots in Texas since 1883.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. This is the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield.
Texas is full of adventures. From hill country to piney woods, Gulf Coast to the valley, there's a Ford SUV to get you there in style, in comfort, and with the capability to help you make the most of it. Ford Escape, Explorer, Bronco, Bronco Sport, and the all-new Ford Expedition. For adventures of every size, there's a Ford SUV that fits. Test drive one today at your Texas Ford dealer, and you'll see why. Ford is the best in Texas.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/TexansGetIt. Texas Mutual. Texans get it.
18-14, LSU leads Texas A&M. Our SeatGeek second half coming up. The Aggies have 2 sacks, both of them by Cassius Howe, and 5 tackles for loss. Tyreek Chappelle, Dalton Brooks lead the Aggies, 4 tackles apiece. A.J. Halsey has 7 total tackles. LSU with the 2 turnovers, the 2 interceptions in this game, turning the Aggies away on a 3rd and goal from the 3, and the interception from midfield became a field goal. It's a 4-point LSU lead. It's 18-14. Our SeatGeek second half next. This has been the Dos Equis halftime reports. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dos with ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dos with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
From Kyle Field to your neighborhood, Schulte Roofing is proud to have served Aggie land with award-winning roof services for over 30 years. From new builds or replacements, and even inspections and repairs, our trusted roofing experts have what it takes to keep your home or building safe and strong. Call us today at 1-800-FOR-ROOF or visit SchulteRoofing.com. Schulte Roofing, the home of the bulletproof roof guarantee.
Howdy, Ags. This is Bob McLaren with 44 Farms in Cameron, Texas. Like you, we love being a part of something greater than ourselves. That's why we're all Aggies. We also like bringing people together around the table to celebrate the hard work, grit, and all that it means to be a fighting Texas Aggie on the field, on the court, in the classroom, and beyond. So whether singing Hullabaloo or yelling Farmers Fight, Ags, let's gather, grill, and celebrate. 44 Farms, the official beef of Texas A&M Athletics.
This is Texas A&M football on the Texas A&M Sports Network. From Learfield.
For over 185 years, John Deere has been providing excellence and innovation in construction and forestry equipment. With 16 locations across Texas and Louisiana, Doggett Heavy Machinery understands what it means to provide unsurpassed uptime and support. Deere trusted, Doggett strong. Whether you need equipment for a one-time project or looking to add to your fleet, Doggett has the equipment you need. New, used, rental, parts, and service, Doggett John Deere has your back on and off the job site. Visit us at doggettequipment.com.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
On the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield, this has been the Halftime Report. Kickoff is just moments away. With the call of the second half, here is the voice of Texas A&M football, Andrew Monaco.
Ags, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling football tickets, SeatGeek's the official ticket marketplace of the Aggies. Gig 'em, Aggies! SeatGeek. LSU will kick off to Texas A&M to start our SeatGeek second half. 18-14 LSU. The last 11 points belong to the Tigers. Terry Bussey down to our right along the goal line. And a higher short kick. Terry
from the 1, inside the numbers in the hashes, up the hashes to the 20, cuts back 25, he's at the 30, 35, getting to the Aggie sideline to the right, and he is upended at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, nice return, but he gets by one more guy, he's gone.
Good play there to start the second half for the Aggies. I talked to Coach Elko when he came out of the locker room just before this third quarter, and you can probably guess what he had to say, and it was very brief. He said, play winning football, protect the ball, make tackles, don't miss them, stop the mistakes and penalties that kill drives. He saw too much of that in the first half. He wants it cleaned up in these final 30 minutes, and that equates to winning football. That was Mike Elko after halftime as he came back out here to get ready for the third quarter.
The 43-yard kick return by Bussey puts the Aggies at the 44-yard line. Going from right to left, clad all in maroon, helmets, tops, pants. White letters and numbers block TAM on the side. 2 receivers left, 1 right, pressure coming. And it's Marcel right up the middle. He's at midfield, cuts to his left, through that tiger eye, into LSU territory, and he falls down at the 42-yard line.
Well, they forgot to check Marcel. They went with the fake sweep to the right side. Marcel takes it up the middle. He'll go all the way down to the LSU 42-yard line, first down.
In Tiger territory, the 2 backs, Morrow to his left, Owens to his right. Theo Mellon-Orstrom, 2 catches in the first half, is on the right wing. He's on the right hip of Demetrius Crownover. Single receivers each side. Now Morrow goes in motion to the right. Marcel rolls that way. Protection by Basantis. Throws on the run behind Morrow out of bounds in front of the Aggie sideline across the way.
He was just getting rid of that one. He was running out of real estate, about to go out of bounds. And he didn't want to take the loss, so he just threw it at the feet of his receiver who wasn't open.
Rubin stays in. Morrow leaves. Nate Berkacher, the tight end, comes on. 2 tight ends on the left side. Berkacher's on the on the left wing. Stacked receivers to the left. 2nd and 10 for the LSU 42-yard line. Single receiver to the right. Keeper Marcel tucks around the 40 to the 35 and falls ahead to the 33, about a yard shy.
Yeah, he picks up 9. It'll bring up a makeable first down, which just 3rd and 1.
Aggies were 3 for 5 in the first half. 3rd and 1 from the 33. 2 runs for Marcel, 14 and 9 yards.
Well, and at the 33-yard line, they're in 4-down territory if they need to.
Nebu the center. Owens to the right of Reed. In motion goes Craver. Rubin right up the middle. First down, and he spins ahead to the 30-yard line.
They don't need to. Good job by that offensive line, getting him plenty of room to pick up that first down. He needed 1, pick up 3.
1, 2, and 3 are out there as wide receivers. Craver, Bussey, and Bethel Roman. Theo Mellon-Orstrom comes on at tight end. To the right of Demetrius Crownover at right tackle. Owens to the left of Reed. 2 receivers right. Craver goes outside Bussey. Rubin cuts back up the middle. Rubin behind a convoy ahead near the 20-yard line. Make it the 20 and a half. Rubin just shy of the first down.
Inches shy, it looks like.
He's so good between the tackles.
Yes,
Reuben
he
Owens.
is. Yes, he is. Wow, this is. Are they not going to measure this? It looks like it's about there. I guess.
I think he's just shy.
They can see it better than I can.
Yeah. Theo's on the left wing. Staggered receivers on the left side. Ashton Bethel Roman one-on-one on the right. Now Craver. It's the end around to Mario at the 15. Mario Craver to the 10-yard line. And out in front was Reuben Owens blocking for him.
Well, I love the call on 2nd and very, very short. You run a play that has a great upside, and it turns out he gets it all the way down to the 11-yard line.
In the Wells Fargo red zone, Wells Fargo is the official bank of Texas A&M Athletics. 2 receivers to the right. Craver slot right, then Bethel Roman. And a stoppage of play as an LSU player is down.
Yeah, he fell down.
Is that a penalty? Aggies got a penalty for this and got fined by the SEC.
$50,000.
This is the Aggies' 3rd trip into the red zone tonight.
And made ready for play. Number 4 presented as being injured. by rule, LSU will be charged the first time out of the half.
That sounded familiar from Fayetteville.
Yeah, very
last week.
careful. Yeah, they're very careful about how they put that. He presented as falling down.
And he gets up and walks off the field under his own power.
Yeah.
And that is...
Looks like a $50,000 fine to me.
That's Mansour Delane,
yeah.
Yeah. We're going to take a timeout, Will.
Got it.
18-14. Aggies trail by 4, but they are at the LSU 11-yard line with 11:52 to play in our third quarter. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
From the heart of Texas, we bring you Shiner Texas Spirits, crafted with the same pride and tradition that's been our way for over a century. Stand tall as the 12th man and enjoy Shiner Texas vodka and Shiner Shine at Kyle Field and across Texas. Find us on all your favorite social media platforms and visit us online at shiner.com/spirits. That's shiner.com/spirits. Shiner Texas Spirits, made the Texas way. Please drink responsibly.
Hey Aggie fans, it's college football season and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Texas A&M football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Texas A&M Aggies. Let's go Aggies! SeatGeek.
Texas A&M football all season long.
Racing into the end zone, a 52-yard touchdown, Aggies!
On the Texas A&M Sports Network from Learfield.
Howdy, Ags. Andrew Monaco, voice of the Aggies here for HRMP, a proud partner of Aggie Athletics. For nearly 25 years, HRMP has been protecting the interests of Aggie-owned businesses. HRMP provides comprehensive human resource services, including HR compliance, benefits administration, and payroll. If you're an Aggie-owned business, let HRMP customize a plan to eliminate your HR burdens. Learn more by visiting hrp.net/AGS. That's hrp.net/AGS today.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process, we leave it all in the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/TexansGetIt. Texas Mutual. Texans get it.
Aggies 1st and 10 from the LSU 11, down 18-14. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Texas A&M Sports Network.
Will Johnson with you out of the ID. It's Texas A&M's third trip into the red zone tonight. First one resulted in a touchdown. The last one, that disastrous interception in the end zone. Normally a very good red zone offense, top 20 in the nation, coming into tonight with our TD percentage from the red zone.
Mansour Delane is the one who leaves. LSU hustles P.J. Woodland on. So is Devon Keys, a linebacker. 1st and 10 from the LSU 11 on the right hash. Two receivers right. Slot right, Craver in motion from right to left. It's a jet sweep, the end around left side. Craver hunting end zone by the pylon, knocked out of bounds at the inside the 3-yard line.
Yeah, brought him in motion and just motioned him right across the formation, handed him the ball, and with the sweep, he'll get about 7 yards all the way down inside the 3.
Amari Daniels leaves. He was one of the blockers. He came in to block, and now Reuben Owens comes on for the Aggies.
Actually looked more like 8, 2nd and 2.
Second and 1 for the Aggies. Owens to the left of Marcel Reed. Roll to the right by Marcel. Throw. Touchdown. Aggies. And the play is stopped. LSU is pointing out the penalty. There was no flag thrown, and now
there's still no flag.
Stopped.
There's still no flag.
False start. Offense, number 78. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Who's officiating this game? The LSU players?
The false start on Demetrius Crownover moves it back beyond the 7-yard line. It is 2nd and 6 for the Aggies. And Owens is out of the backfield, and he is slot right with Ashton Bethel-Roman. 2 receivers left. Craver and Concepcion. It's Marcel. Tuck, run, right up the middle. Steps to his right. Down inside the 5-yard line. Will set up a 3rd and a long 3. The Aggies can get a first down at the 1-yard line. It's just inside the 5, near the middle left, let's call it. So 3 receivers right, including Nate Burkacher, who is the top of that arrowhead formation on the right. Bethel-Roman one-on-one on the left. Burkacher along with Craver and Concepcion on the right. Marcel looks, tucks, runs, Marcel, touchdown, Aggies! Back in the lead is Texas A&M. Officially a 4-yard run and Marcel's 2nd touchdown run of the game. And they open up the 3rd quarter with a touchdown drive. Randy Bond for the extra point with the Aggies up 20-18. Jacob Graham snap. Tyler White hold for the Bond PAT. LSU jumped, and there's a flag. Let's see, because the Aggies could go for 2. We'll see who the kick is good.
Right.
And they may just keep that point on the board.
Yeah, they're going to decline the penalty.
Offside. Number 0 of the defense, that penalty is declined. The try is good.
9 plays, 56 yards in 4 minutes and 12 seconds is our Mustang Cat drive summary. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Visit MustangCat.com for more information. On that drive, 61 yards rushing because of the penalty. There was 1 pass. It was incomplete. It was 8 rushes for 61 yards on that drive. Marcel early, Rubin in the middle, Marcel late. The Aggies ahead 21-18. And it all starts with the Terry Bussey return, didn't it? To start that drive at the 44-yard line, the 43-yard kick return. 2nd longest of the season for Bussey. He had a 45-yard return earlier this season. Now Jared Zirkle. Berrien Brown fields at the 3 by the numbers, cuts back to the hashes. Brown up the middle, and he is lassoed down at the 23-yard line. Marco Jones on that tackle. Tommy Colligan on the tackle. Noah McHale and Solomon Williams on the special teams. LSU starts the drive on their 23-yard line. Aggies up 21-18.
First and 10 Tigers, 23-yard line.
19-yard kick return. 2 receivers left for LSU. Slot left is Parker. Wide of him is Chris Hilton Jr. Single receiver to the right. On the right hash, Nussmeier. Hands off, up the middle, and maybe 3, possibly 4. 26-yard line on the carry to the right by Harlem Berry, who had 56 yards on 8 carries in the first half. Nussmeier went 13 of 20 in the first half for 121 yards. 10-10 left. SeatGeek second half. 3rd quarter. Aggies 21, LSU 18. 2nd and 7. Regis leaves. Hicks comes on, joining on Yedem. Howell on the left side. Searcy on the right. In motion goes Brown to the left, setting up 2 receivers left. Single receiver right. 2nd and 7. A throw to the left. Not knocked away by Des Ricks, intended for Brown.
Ooh, another inch or two, and he picks this one off. He jumped in front of the receiver, running the out route, and able to knock it away, but not able to come down with it. Ooh, just almost.
My partner, the safety, was salivating on that.
I love it when corners break well. My corners break well. And almost pick it.
3rd and 7. 1 for 5 on third downs, LSU. Nussmeier coming and down. Sacked for the 3rd time. Cassius.
Well, that pocket totally collapsed. He had 3 Aggies all over him.
DJ Hicks is there. Is he blossoming this season? David Hicks Jr. And another 3rd down stop for the Aggies. I said 1 for 5. I was looking at the wrong one. They're now 0 for 5 on 3rd downs. They got a first down via a penalty. Does not count. So they're 0 for 5 on 3rd downs.
84 for LSU. 10 is 84.
Hicks with the sack. The Aggies' 3rd sack. And KC stands on the 35-yard line. For Chadwick, 3 punts in that first half. Oh, he booms this one. KC backpedaling, SEC logo, fields at the 22 near the LSU sideline, comes to the left, high tackle, doesn't get him, 40-yard line, he cuts back to the right, 45, KC!
He's gone!
You heard my partner, KC, gone! Touchdown, Aggies!
Yes, no flags!
His 2nd punt return for a touchdown as an Aggie.
He is electric. Started down the left side and then broke it all the way across the field. Ended up going on the right side of the end zone. Wow.
78-yard punt return for a touchdown. Tiptoed the sideline and avoided the tacklers, and he broke that high tackle attempt. 79-yard punt return.
I just watched a video board replay, and I count 4 Tigers that really had a shot at him, and KC Concepcion would not go down. That was early in that return, but once he got through the 4, it was done from there.
They have worked on that kick return in the spring and in the fall, and it has been spectacular. And the Aggies strike twice here in the 3rd quarter and are up 28-18 on the LSU Tigers. The 79-yard punt return, KC Concepcion. 8:47 to play, quarter 3, and the Aggies by 10. 28-18. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
Game day start with Community Coffee, the official coffee of Texas A&M Athletics. Community story began over 105 years ago from a simple belief that great coffee has the power to bring people together. After 5 generations, we're families still roasting smooth, rich coffee that builds community 1 cup at a time. Community Coffee, community in every cup since 1919. Discover more at communitycoffee.com.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Unrained Bourbon Whiskey is the official whiskey of Texas A&M Athletics. Unrained is distilled in Kentucky and Texas, aged patiently for 6 years, and meticulously blended to create a remarkably rich and approachable pour. Refined enough for a decanter, rugged enough for your tailgate. Born in Kentucky, raised in Texas. Aggie owned and operated. Learn more at unrainedwhiskey.com. Unrained Bourbon distilled in Kentucky and Texas, bottled by GS Spirit. College Station, Texas. Please enjoy responsibly. Must be 21 years or older.
Community Coffee is proud to be the official coffee and freshly brewed tea of Texas A&M Athletics. Family owned since 1919, Community Coffee spent 5 generations roasting their blends right here in the USA. Discover more at communitycoffee.com. 79-yard punt return, KC Concepcion. He has a touchdown reception, the punt return. The Aggies, 14 points here in the 3rd quarter, back on top, 28-18. Hey, we thank you for joining us behind the mic. My partner, Dave Elvendorf. I'm Andrew Monaco. Some of you have seen our engineer, Kevin Menchow, who absolutely hates any kind of spotlight. He loves working behind the scenes, but can't say enough about him. Brian Freeman is the producer of Aggie Football in our Learfield studios. Will Johnson, that's a much different sideline on our CC Creation Sideline Report. Just electric, KC Concepcion. Aggie fans deserve the best, so make the play and take the drive at your Best in Texas Ford dealer, the official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics. So that 3 and out led to the punt. That's why when you get off the field, can you get the ball in the hands of KC, right?
It all works together. Offense, defense, special teams.
The good news for LSU, that was a 60-yard punt. The bad news, net minus 19. The
79-yard return.
Jared Zirkle, foot to ball. And now Berrien Brown from his 3, right on the hashes on the right side. Berrien Brown bearing down. He finally left the football, and there's a flag. Possible face mask here.
Flag on the play.
16-yard line. Nope.
Holding.
Hold on LSU. Oh, so from the 16, they're going to be backed up inside their own 10.
Yeah. Should be about the 8-yard line.
Holding. 46 receiving team. Punt is half the distance to the goal. First down.
7.5. He's starting from the 15. There it is. They'll start at the 7.5-yard line. The Aggies need to take advantage of this.
Caden Durham is the running back. He's a sophomore. Played at Duncanville. So from the 7.5. First and 10, LSU on the right hash. Nussmeier stands on his 2. It is an empty backfield. 2 receivers right, 3 left. It's a swing left, high throw, caught at the 13, and then wrestled down by Des Ricks Jr.
Yeah, Des Ricks got there just as the ball did, took him right down, but it's not before he picks up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
$13-yard line left hash where 2 receivers go left, single receiver right. Durham to the left of Nussmeier. And now in motion, rolling to the right, Nussmeier along his own goal line, throws on the run, wide,
way
into the LSU sidelines, incomplete. That was Scooby Williams along with Des Ricks and Dalton Brooks on that coverage intended for Trades Green.
Yeah, Nussmeier couldn't get enough on this ball, and it ended up fading out of bounds. It was uncatchable. Bring up this 3rd and 4. The Aggies get a stop here, though, get great field position.
3 receivers right. 2 will go left, including running back Juwan Johnson, who lines up just off the line to the left.
All right, he's going to go back into the backfield.
He'll reset to the right of Nussmeier. Play clock at 15. 3rd and 5 to the left, a block, and out of bounds is Aaron Anderson at the 17-yard line. They're a yard shy.
Yeah, but he's not going to get it. Oh, they're saying he did get it.
First down for the Tigers.
Oh, they gave him the 18-yard line. Okay. He did get, remember, it was like the 7.5. So got to the 18-yard line. Did Anderson. Nose of the football just shy of the 18 on that right hash. 2 receivers left. The tight end is Bauer Sharp. He's on the left wing. 2 receivers rights. Orbit motion. Now a handoff up the middle and no gain. Squirting through at the last moment is Xavion Thomas. And they like to rush him. That's the 15th carry for that wide receiver. Put him in motion.
And then bring him back.
Yeah.
That's a hard move to make.
Yeah.
Go in motion, get handed the ball back up the middle. That's a difficult move to make. But
he loses a half a yard on that play. Dalton Brooks on that tackle.
The Aggies were not fooled by it.
2nd and 10. Under 7 to play, 3rd quarter, 28-18, Texas A&M. Trades Green, the tight end, sets up on the right wing.
Shotgun snap, Nussmeier, play action fake. Nussmeier throws on the run. High throw, incomplete. Intended for Aaron Anderson and Tyreek Chappelle on the coverage.
All over him, Tyreek Chappelle. No way that was going to be completed. 3rd and 10, Aggies need to stop.
Chris Hilton Jr. is on along with Tradez Green. Xavion Thomas and Kyle Parker. 4 receivers, 3 of them to the left. Single receiver right. Now Green comes and stacks right side. 3rd and 10, as Dave mentioned. From shy of the 18-yard line. Aggies show pressure. Coming from the left, the throw. Is that caught?
He didn't catch it, no.
That's caught at the
he's saying he caught it,
26-yard line.
He's short of the first down.
Gotcha, that's a nice catch by Xavion Thomas. So 4th and 2 at the 26-yard line of LSU.
That pressure you mentioned.
No way they're going to go for it there.
Well, that pressure, Andrew, is coming from Dalton Brooks again. We know how Mike Elko and Jay Bateman, they like to send the secondary. Dalton Brooks, I just thought I could sense the secondary was going to come on that 3rd down and long. Dalton Brooks was trying to get after Garrett Nussmeier. You know, he's got 3 quarterback hurries this year.
Yeah.
That's second on the team to catch as Hal. Nearly got a 4th hurry there. I don't know if he'll get credit for it.
Chadwick's 5th punt. He's averaging 48 yards. Kicking away from, this is now Mario Craver. He lets it go. It bounces inside the 25 to the 21-yard line. A flag lay at the 25 in front of the Aggie sideline. I think it's procedure.
That's what he indicated against them.
In 2 Mondays, that's a travel.
Illegal formation. Kicking team. More than 4 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Aggies make them
this
kick it
again. Oh, heck yeah. They got a big roll on that ball.
But they kicked away from Mario Craver. Even if you thought, right?
Yeah, they did.
And that's what your special teams have to, they've got to be very aware. In case he might be catching his breath still.
Number 10 is now number 84 for LSU. Number 10 is now number 84.
Craver, no, he's going to go off. It's Terry Bussey who will return the punt.
He's good at it, too.
He's averaging 16 yards on 3 punt returns this season. Chadwick again. Nose of the football, backwards end over end. Terry runs up and fields, and he fumbled it off his thigh and falling on it at midfield.
Aggies got it.
LSU signaling, but they're not, well, I guess they are wearing stripes. It is at the 49-yard line off the thigh of Terry Bussey.
Aggie's got it. I saw the Aggie on it. Unless there's something going on at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah. What was the old line? Giving him the
ruling on the field is a recovery by the receiving team, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And you hear the traveling 12th man.
Well, so why is that the ruling on the field? Nobody can reverse it.
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, why did they just say it's Aggie football?
Well, the ruling on the field, if for some reason they did look at it, you would have to stay with the call on the field. You know what I mean?
I got you, but I mean, what do you look at? It's under a pile.
That's a great point.
What are they going to review?
You've been in those piles. You know.
Yeah.
5:42 to play here in quarter number 3. Texas A&M takes over at the plus 49-yard line. They gained about 30 yards because of that penalty on LSU. They're up 28-18 on the Tigers. We'll step aside and come on back. It's Aggie football from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus the front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When faced with a disaster, the Cotton companies never fumble. As the trusted recovery partner of global businesses, Cotton is proud to provide property restoration, construction, roofing, temporary housing, culinary, and environmental support services. We're also back to battle for the long-standing Texas rivalry as a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics and the official sponsor of the Lone Star Showdown. One call, one team, total recovery. Learn more at cottoncompanies.com.
The Aggies play here.
To the end zone, back of the end zone, touchdown, Aggies!
From Learfield.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
This is Ryan Swope fighting Texas A&M class of 13. Now that I'm not catching footballs, I'm playing golf at the golf club at Texas A&M. The golf club at Texas A&M is an 18-hole championship golf course located in the shadows of Kyle Field. The club offers discounted rates to students, faculty, and staff of Texas A&M, as well as several membership options. To learn more, visit golfclubtamu.com or call the club at 979-845-1723. Thanks and gig 'em. The golf club at Texas A&M is a proud corporate partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Help Texas A&M become the national leader in this new era of college athletics by supporting Aggie NIL. Aggie NIL is the new comprehensive program that will maximize and facilitate third-party NIL opportunities for Aggie student athletes. And whether you're a small business owner, an avid supporter, or a current NIL contributor, there's a role for every member of the 12th Man. Visit 12man.com/Aggie NIL and make a difference today. From the 50, the Aggies, right hash, above the Tiger Eye. Pistol formation. Nope, Ruben goes to the right of Marcel Reed. Up 28-18 are the Aggies. In motion, Terry Bussey. Marcel steps up, runs right up the middle. Oh, jab step to the right, to the 45 by the Aggie sideline where he's knocked out of bounds, and he's knocked out at the 43, the 7-yard scamper for Marcel. Once again, he just jams that left foot in the turf and leaves a defender in the dust.
Just great quickness. Just great quickness.
You know, it's whoever has the ball in their hand. Mario, KC, the running backs, or Marcel. You can't get a good hit on these guys.
It's a great point.
They can evade contact. They're just so good at it. And that's partially why they move the ball so well.
2nd and 3. A run right up the middle. And that was a good fill that time. That tackle made. West Weeks makes the tackle. West is the transfer from Virginia, Whit Weeks' brother. West is the grad. Leads this team with 44 tackles coming in. It's a 3rd and 2 for the Aggies. And on 3rd down, a 3rd and 2 right hash. In motion right to left. Run up the middle, Ruben cuts to his right. 1st down and more, 35, and a flag is thrown from our umpire. It's a hold on LSU. Pointing to the LSU side.
Bring the run, holding, defense, number 88. That's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
So the 1st down run by Ruben, but the hold moves this ball all the way inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
And Ruben got up and hopped off the field. A little bit of a leg problem, so Jamarian Morrow will come in for him.
Our Memorial Hermann injury reports. 1st and 10 for the 24. 4:10 remaining 3rd quarter, 28-18 A&M. Marcel Reed, pocket, pressure coming, throws right side. Jamarian Morrow at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5, sprints, touchdown, right side, Jamarian Morrow. 2nd touchdown as an Aggie. They've both been on a catch and run. And the Aggies have scored 3 times here in the 3rd quarter.
Beautiful execution of the screen. I mean, just beautiful. Jamarian Morrow got behind those guys out there in the screen and ran right up the sideline, and nobody touched him. Yeah.
That young man is exciting.
Isn't he something?
4 plays, 50 yards in a minute 40. And the Aggies are up 34-18. And again, it was the blocking out in front for Jamarian. Randy Bond, the extra point from the Graham snap and White hold. Aggies have scored 21 here in the third quarter and have a 35-18 lead on LSU. They've touched it 3 times. The drive to open the third quarter, the punt return by Concepcion, and then taking over from the 50. 4 plays, 50 yards. I went dyslexic there for a moment. 4 plays, 50 yards.
How long was the screen?
24 yards.
24.
In a minute 40. And a 35-18 Texas A&M lead with 4:02 to play in the third.
It's just one of those good old red zone bypassers, isn't it?
That's exactly right.
Screen to Jamarian.
Yeah. But that convoy out in front.
And another explosive play.
Correct.
I mean, this team goes for about 6 per game. I'd imagine they'll go over that tonight with the pace they're on. But that didn't always happen in years past.
No.
The explosive play was the next level the Aggie offense needed to take it to, and they have done it in 2025.
Unofficially, and this is statbroadcast.com, and they have different numbers. Zirkel's kick is caught in the end zone, and Barry and Brown will keep it there. Will 6 plays, 6 big plays, rushing, 6 big plays passing. So a dozen according to statbroadcast.com. And that's 10 or more yards on a rush, 15 or more yards on a pass.
Yeah, but that they're equal it shows you how balanced this offense is.
And just 4 for LSU after almost 20 by Arkansas last week. 4:02 to play, following the touchback. Ball's on the right hash at the 25-yard line. 2 receivers on each side. In motion comes Aaron Anderson, setting up 3 receivers right for LSU. Snap to Nussmeier, receiver screen. Barry and Brown avoids 1 tackler and then is run out of bounds by Marcus Ratcliffe after a 3-yard gain to the 28-yard line and into the LSU sideline. 35-18 Texas A&M with 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Trey Green, the tight end, he's such a hybrid. He can be a receiver.
Yeah,
you can split him out.
He's talented.
He is. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Empty backfield. Nussmeier, quick toss left side, too high. Intended for Barry and Brown.
Aggies had defenders there. Good field position. Good position. Ball was thrown too high, but probably because he saw the defenders were right there.
Torian York had been one of those defenders. Searcy leaves, as does Sanford. Hicks leaves for Onyetum. So Regis and Onyetum with Hayes and Howe. Torian York with Scooby Williams. It's good to see 0 back there.
Yes, it is.
At linebacker.
Yes, it is.
Ricks and Lee, Ratcliffe and Brooks. 3rd and 7 for LSU. Showing pressure. In motion, Green. Bringing pressure, screen. Blown up at the 25-yard line. The catch and the immediate tackle by Scooby.
Scooby had the coverage, and I don't know what they were expecting. Hear those boos? Andrew's listening. I don't know what they were expecting, but he had a man covering him, and there were no blockers out there. It wasn't a screen.
Andrew, is that what you meant by it's nice to see 0 back out there?
Nice. So nice, Will.
Right on cue, man.
Yeah, 0 yards on that series.
That's just that. It's not just depth. It's depth and talents. The punt by Chadwick, a line drive punt, fielded at the 28-yard line. Casey on the right side to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50. Casey steps to the right, then back to his left, and he's still on his feet by the Aggie sideline, all the way to the 35-yard line for KC Concepcion.
Great field position for this Aggie offense, already leading it 35-18, and they'll be down at the 35-yard line in LSU territory.
On a 3 and out in which LSU did not gain a yard, And then the punt return to the 33, as Dave mentioned. 47-yard punt returned by KC.
Still going with Jamarian Morrow in the backfield. Ruben Owens not quite available yet. Remember on that last drive, he hopped off the field on one leg, and he's been getting attention medically ever since.
Unofficially, a 39-yard punt return for KC Concepcion. So the Aggies start at the plus 33. Up 35-18 with 2:37 to play. With two backs in between, Marcel Reed, keeper, right side, blocking for him, Theo, and just shy of the 25-yard line as he runs to the right by the Aggie sideline. A pickup of 7, 2nd and 3. Aggies have now rushed for 170 yards after that 7-yard gain. And Marcel is over 100. Pistol formation, Morrow is behind Marcel Reed. 3 receivers left. Now Morrow resets to the right of Marcel. Shotgun snap. Marcel pocket. Throws. Complete. Nice catch. He comes back. Does Mario Craver thrown behind him, and he gets ahead to the 20-yard line as he comes across left to right.
And he picks up the first down.
1:40 remaining in the third quarter. 35-18 Texas A&M. 21 unanswered. They were down 18-14 at the half. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cravers in the slot, then Bussy wide of him. Ashton Bethel Roman one-on-one on the right in front of the Aggie sideline. From the 20-yard line, a 1st and 10. Marcel. It's a give. And cutting to his left is Amari Daniels with a 5-yard gain with a minute remaining in the third quarter. It's almost like a wave of running backs at times, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's nothing fancy about this at all. It's just my guys against your guys, right off tackle, just a straight dive.
Remember what Trey Zune was saying? When we run, we love it.
Yeah.
We love it.
Oh, yeah. When you run successfully, you love it.
Correct.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 in the Wells Fargo red zone for the Aggies. 15-yard line of LSU. In motion, Craver left to right. Bouncing to the outside at the 10-yard line, the 5, putting his shoulder down is Amari Daniels, and he's down at the 2.
And Amari wanted to get this one in, but he only got it to the 2.
1st and goal from the 2. That may be the last play of the third quarter. Go ahead, Will.
That's 4th red zone drive for the Aggies. 2 touchdowns out of the first 3, but also an interception, trying to get a 3rd touchdown on these 4 red zone drives.
So they'll go to the other end, and can the Aggies score in that end zone by the 12th man that's made the trip to Baton Rouge? Amari Daniels sets up the Aggies. 1st and goal from the 2. The fourth quarter is next. Aggies 35, LSU 18. It's Aggie football from Learfield.
Mustang Cat is your authorized Caterpillar construction machinery and power systems dealer in Southeast Texas, providing sales, service, rental, and parts support. For a limited time, Mustang Cat is offering 0% financing with no money down, plus extended warranty on all Cat compact machines. Our equipment is backed by industry-leading parts and service support. Visit MustangCat.com or call us at 800-256-1001. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Mustang Cat is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP Aggie basketball fan experience this year. Visit 12thman.com/maroon contest and register for you and a guest to win tickets, recognition on the video board, Texas A&M apparel, and a signed basketball from Bucky McMillan or Joni Taylor. Register today at 12thman.com/maroon contest. This exclusive experience is brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud corporate partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Texas is full of adventures. From hill country to piney woods, Gulf Coast to the valley, there's a Ford SUV to get you there in style, in comfort, and with the capability to help you make the most of it. Ford Escape, Explorer, Bronco, Bronco Sport, and the all-new Ford Expedition. For adventures of every size, there's a Ford SUV that fits. Test drive one today at your Texas Ford dealer, and you'll see why. Ford is the best in Texas.
Howdy, Ags. When you bring Hellman's creamy buffalo chicken dip to the watch party, you can be a couch coach and cheer too loud. Or worse, bring a friend who knows nothing about football. How do they get the yellow line to move on the field? Because when you do dip with Hellman's, you can do no wrong. That's a Hail Mayo. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of Texas A&M Athletics. Bring out the best.
Capital Farm Credit understands that there's something about the outdoors that pulls you in. Could be the fresh air, the colors, the smells, the animals, the freedom. It's all just a part of who you are. And with our recreational land loans, you can purchase land for whatever outdoor pursuit you please. That way, the outdoors won't just be in your soul, it'll also be in your name. To learn more, visit CapitalFarmCredit.com. Together, we're better.
Will Johnson back with you here at Tiger Stadium. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter, and A&M has a 35-18 lead over LSU. Quick reminder that after tonight, we'll have our bye week, our second one on November 1st. We will not play that Saturday. So the next action for the Aggies will be on November 8th. We will stay on the road and head to Columbia and take on the Missouri Tigers. Mizzou today lost to Vanderbilt 17-10. So Mizzou will be 6-2 overall entering that game because they have a bye next week as well. So neither the Aggies or the Mizzou Tigers play next week. Mizzou suffered their second conference loss earlier today in that close one against Vanderbilt. So we're off next week and then off to Columbia on November 8th. And how about what we saw during this fourth quarter changeover, guys? Most of this A&M team ran down to the corner where the Aggie band of the 12th man is, and they started firing each other up. And it was a great scene in what is usually a hostile road environment, Tiger Stadium. But now A&M on offense trying to cash in deep in LSU territory, trying to up the lead to start the fourth quarter.
On a first and goal from the 2. Aggies up 35-18, 21 unanswered. Nebu sprints over the ball. Bussey one-on-one on the right. E.J. Smith pushing just shy.
Oh, he's inside. He's almost
inside
to the goal.
one. Yep, second and goal from inside the one. Hey, tonight's game is brought to you by Community Coffee, the official coffee and freshly brewed tea of Texas A&M Athletics. Start every game day with a great tasting cup of Community Coffee. Discover more at communitycoffee.com. Inside the one. Second and goal from the half-yard line. Perkins leaves for LSU. Now under center is Marcel Reed. The deep back is E.J. Smith. Now Theo. Borkacher lines up. Offset I formation. In motion right to left. Bussey. Give. Nate. Touchdown. Flag. Lay at the 2. Borkacher from a yard out dives in. What's the flag?
We'll have to wait and see.
Our referee, James Carter.
It's on them. Offside.
There are 2 fouls on the defense. Both will be declined. Offside, number 88 defense. Illegal substitution. 4 players in the formation against the defense. Both of those fouls are declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Can we try that again? Give Borkacher touchdown.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, Nate.
And they had 12 men on the field.
Yeah. 41-18 Texas A&M. Borkacher.
Well, hang on, man. Let's make it 42.
I've never been in control of this booth. It's all Dave. Graham snap, White hold, Bond kick.
Okay, they did it.
42-18 Texas A&M. The 1-yard touchdown run by Borkacher. 6 plays, 33 yards. All set up by the Concepcion punt return. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And the Aggies have a 42-18 lead on LSU. 14-15 left in the fourth. There's Aggie football from Learfield.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Want to learn a new language? Let's try pirate. Arrgh. Good day. Where be the gems? Could you kindly help me locate Gem 7 scratch tickets from the Texas Lottery? There be treasure. These scratch tickets are loaded with cash prizes. Shiver me timber. Better get my Gem 7 scratch tickets while I can. Play Gem 7 scratch tickets today and you could uncover serious loot. I mean cash prizes. Must be 18 or older. Play responsibly.
This is the Texas A&M Sports Network.
All day long, let's go to work. Hey, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
From Learfield.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
It's been said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Not with Ford trucks. We're leading the change with innovative technology like Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving, raising the bar on capability with features like Ford Pro Power on board. Leadership in a world of change. That's what makes Ford F-Series America's best-selling trucks. Visit your Texas Ford dealer today, and you'll see why.
Ford is the best in Texas.
Nobody supports their team like a Texan. Learn how Texas Mutual Insurance Company is helping build a stronger, safer Texas at texasmutual.com/Texans. Get it. 6 plays, 33 yards, 323. The time of that drive, Nate Berkacher, his first rushing touchdown as a collegian. Mustang Cat, building Texas, powering the world. Visit MustangCat.com for more information. It's our Mustang Cat Drive summary. Kohl's has the back-to-school styles that'll spoil them at prices that will spoil you. From jeans and tees to sneakers and more, which means you can do it all without overdoing your budget when you shop at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. 32-18 A&M, 14-15 left. Fourth quarter here in Baton Rouge. The kick by Zirkle into the end zone in between the L and the S of LSU. You can try the all-new Prickly Pear Raspberry Water Fresher made with real raspberry. It's refreshing and ready for you now at Whataburger. Take your next Whataburger meal to the next level with the all-new Prickly Pear Raspberry Water Fresher, available now only at Whataburger. From the 25-yard line following the touchback, LSU. Second half. 14 total yards. Nussmeier throws complete. Aaron Anderson at midfield. Stupid jinx, Monaco. Picks up 24 right there.
Yeah, moving the quarterback out on the roll to the right. Throws on the run. It's a perfect strike.
22-yard gain to the 47-yard line. But there's that complimentary football in the third quarter into the fourth of not just offense and defense, but also special teams for Texas A&M. Sling way. That was...
I think he knocked it down, didn't he?
Coming in, Deion Hayes?
Yeah, I think he got a hand on it.
I mean, it was behind Anderson and nowhere close to Berrien Brown. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Score a taste touchdown at your next tailgate with Hellman's Real Mayonnaise, the official mayonnaise of Texas A&M Athletics. Do dip with Hellman's and do no wrong. Both tight ends go to the right side. Trades Green flexed off the line. On the right wing, it's Bauer Sharp. Nussmeier, shoulder fake. He's being chased. He He's back at the 30.
Wow.
Sacked by Ryland Kennedy. A loss of 17.
He thought he could outrun him, and he ran back toward his own end zone, and a huge loss and a great play by the Ag defense.
4th sack for A&M. And the 8th tackle for loss. And it's just inside the 31-yard line. It is a 3rd and 26 for LSU. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Tight end on the right wing. Nussmeier throws high, incomplete. Torian York comes over to congratulate Des Ricks on that coverage. KC Concepcion.
And they'll have to punt this one away. It's 4th and a half acre.
Second half, 16 plays.
90 is now number 84 yards. 90 is 84.
The longest drive is 6 plays for 13 yards. Backwards end over end. KC, fair catch at the 19-yard line.
KC playing it safe, but I think he could have returned that one probably very successfully.
With 12:53 to play in our 4th quarter, Texas A&M leads 42-18. 12:53 left. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
Aggie fans, when it's time to step up, you make the play. You take the moment. You take the drive. And like Aggie football, Ford's starting lineup is made for every moment. It's Coach Elko here. With the strength of F-150, the versatility of the Explorer, and the toughness of the Bronco family, Ford brings the power, style, and control to take on every drive. So visit your best in Texas Ford dealer, official truck and SUV of Texas A&M Athletics.
Ford is the best in Texas.
He's got the speed. He's got room. He's going to score. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM College Sports Radio.
For the win. Got it. Let's go.
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go.
Deep to center field. Oh, it's gone.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
You probably only think about insurance when you need it, but at Higginbotham, we have local insurance specialists from coast to coast thinking about your risk and how to cover them year-round. We start with listening and end with a custom solution that fits your needs and budget. Whether it's for your home, car, family, business, or employees, Higginbotham protects what matters most to you. Higginbotham makes insurance policies personal.
Like the 12th man, Valero stands ready right now. We are proud to partner with Texas A&M Athletics, where through the points of impact, every extra point helps fuel something even greater, support for the local community. 42-18, Texas A&M leads, 4th quarter, 12:53 to play. Sunny days and even Saturday nights in Baton Rouge call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. It's refreshingly smooth and easy to drink. Crack one open, Ags, and let the good times cruise. Please drink responsibly.
Well, I'm sure you guys can see it as well as I can with the Aggies up 3 scores essentially here in the 4th quarter. This is a very empty Tiger Stadium right now. I mean, one of the most hostile places I've ever been to. Almost cleared out at this point. And we know there's been a storyline developing in Baton Rouge about their head coach Brian Kelly, and the way things are working right now, I'm sure this won't help.
No,
with what the visuals we're looking at this moment.
And it's a bye week and Alabama on the road.
Well, they're up next.
They used to pride themselves on no matter what, they would never leave a game.
That's long gone.
It's long gone tonight.
But if you're the Aggies, keep your foot on the gas.
Yep. You want to
just run the clock out. Well, Mike Elko wants a finish. I mean, he wants you to finish. He's not worried about the score. Right. Finish the game.
Pistol formation, 1st and 10 from the 20. E.J. Smith dancing along, trying to find a hole on the left side. Picks up a yard. So you want to run into the bye week. right? 191 rushing yards for the Aggies. And again, clock running. 12:30, fourth quarter. 28 unanswered for the Aggies. Down 18-14 at the half, up 42-18 with 12:20 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 9, 3 receivers to the left, single receiver right. Now coming over to the right is Isaiah Williams. In motion, Micah Riley. E.J. Smith picks a hole on that left side and picks up 5 to the 26-yard line.
So we've been going without Reuben Owens for a while in the backfield, and with a 24-point fourth quarter lead, Mike Elko may just elect to let him rest if he's nicked up in this one. Obviously, Reuben would get the bye week next Saturday to heal up, but he was getting his ankle taped a bit ago, so it looked like maybe he wanted to try to go back in, but like I said, 24-point lead, fourth quarter. I don't think Coach Elko would get him back out there nicked up at this point.
Memorial Hermann Injury Report, the official healthcare provider of Texas A&M Athletics. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care. 3rd and 4. Marcel Keeper around the left side, and he's wrangled down at the 28, a couple of yards shy.
They've got a spy on Marcel, who ran him down from behind.
Yeah, with 11:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a little late. Marcel has done his damage.
Marcel in this game. 12 carries, 104 yards, 12 completions, 202 yards, and responsible for 4 touchdowns. Here's Tyler White. Tyler had a punt blocked. That was the safety that led the first of 11 straight. A timeout, LSU. How many people do they have on the field? 10, 11, 12 again. They've got 12 on this punt return team.
That's why the Aggies were waiting.
Second charge time of the half. LSU. 30-second timeout.
You snap it. You snap it and get the 5.
You get the penalty.
Yeah.
And it's a first down.
Yeah. I don't think they counted the 12. On the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country.
One of them just came off.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But they couldn't run off. That would have been made it painfully obvious. I don't think the Aggies counted the 12, or they would have snapped it. Download the free Varsity Network app. It's available on Apple and Android. With new features this season, easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. Xavier Thomas is the punt returner. Tyler White, left-footed punt, booms a wobbly spiral, and running away is Thomas, hits at the 25 and goes out at the 20.
All right, good.
52-yard punt for Tyler White brings us to a timeout. Dave said it's a timeout. I have to take one. 10:29 to play in the fourth. 42-18. Texas A&M. It's Aggie football from Learfield.
Ready to step inside the world of Texas A&M athletics? Tune in to Answering the Call, the official podcast of the 12th Man Foundation. Our show is your front row seat to the key figures who are shaping the success of Aggie athletics. Dive into conversational interviews with coaches, student athletes, former students, and staff to hear their inspirational stories of opportunity and support. Listen today wherever you get your podcasts or visit 12thmanfoundation.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Nobody roots for the home team like a Texan. And just like the Aggies show up strong for game day, Texas Mutual Insurance Company shows up for the businesses and communities that rely on us most. As the leading workers' compensation provider in the state, we wrote the playbook on keeping your team safe. From our exceptional service to our claims process. We leave it all on the field to help our policyholders build strong and thriving businesses. Learn more at texasmutual.com/Texans Get It. Texas Mutual. Texans Get It.
Which schools will win the Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the upcoming year? Check out how your favorite school is doing at L Directors Cup on X or online at thedirectorscup.com. Winners announced June 2026. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACTA, the crowning achievement in college athletics. The Aggies own a 42-18 lead over LSU with 10:29 to play in the fourth quarter. 52-yard punt by Tyler Whites. And LSU will start on its own 20-yard line. And that is the 12th punt of 50 or more yards for Tyler. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP Aggie basketball fan experience this year. Go to 12thman.com Maroon Contest. 12thman.com/Maroon Contest and register. And then one winner and a guest will receive game tickets, a VIP tour of Reed Arena. You'll be recognized on the video board during the game. Register today at 12thman.com/Maroon Contest. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is a proud partner. Texas A&M Athletics. Marco Jones, Landon Rink, Tyler Onyetum, and TJ Searcy. We had the redshirt freshman Isaiah Williams in at wide receiver. That is two true freshmen in Marco Jones and Landon Rink on that defensive line for Texas A&M.
Great to get young players experience.
Certainly is. Scooby and York are your linebackers. Shaw, safety, swing, right side, Juwan Johnson. Scooby with a tackle. Tracking him down from behind was Torian York. And those two linebackers in on the tackle. Just a yard for Juwan Johnson.
And he didn't get out of bounds, so the clock is still running at almost, it'll go under 10 minutes.
And because of a feigned injury early in the third quarter, LSU down a timeout. They have two, plus the 2-minute timeouts. We've got to deal with the noise of the 12th man behind them in that end of the end zone.
In Death Valley. Wow.
The run, Juwan Johnson hit at the line of scrimmage, falls ahead for 2. And that is Albert Regis. That's the Next Conversations podcast. You always say you love and root for good young men. He and his fiancée had their daughter. He is just its father, family first. It's a great conversation that will come out on Tuesday. It is a 3rd and 7 from just shy of the 23-yard line. 1 for 9 on third downs is LSU. 2 receivers left, 2 right, single back to the left of Nussmeier. Across the middle, complete 25-yard line, can't get out of the grasp, and 4 yards shy. Just across the 25-yard line is Juwan Johnson.
You have to.
And back and down is a lineman.
You have to punt this here, don't you?
An injured player.
That's Carius Kern. He is the true freshman who has been a backup center, and he's had to play left tackle for Tyree Adams. And they will attend to him. Will give us an opportunity. Brian Freeman is our producer. Brian, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification all along the Texas A&M Sports Network. Nine minutes and 6 seconds remaining. A 3 and outs for LSU. Facing a 4th and 4, and Carius Kern stands.
I think they've got to punt it here. They're on their own 25-yard line. Of course, they're also way behind. So
42-18. Texas A&M and Kern, he cannot put a lot of pressure
I think
on that leg. Seems to be the right leg. A little bit earlier in this game, Cohen Eccles, a freshman out of Katy High School, was dinged, and he got some reps on that offensive line. And this line is nowhere near the LSU offensive lines of the past. This is a very young line.
Yeah.
And it's a dangerous combination in the SEC.
We're going to go for it.
Oh, my goodness.
On a 4th and 5. We're 5 of 6 on 4th downs this season. 2 receivers left, make it 3 as Trades Green goes to the right. 4th and 5 from their own 25-yard line. Nussmeier throws, complete.
He didn't get it.
Des Ricks runs him out of bounds. Turnover on downs.
That is a cardinal sin there. When you're going for it on 4th down in your own territory, you do not run a route short of the sticks. But
so
they
all
did.
The fans who wanted him to go for it, now they're all mad.
Well, most of them are gone. The Aggie fans are happy because the Aggies have the ball at the 29-yard line in LSU territory, and only 8:47 left. So the Aggies want to run off some time and maybe get a few extra points.
E.J. Smith, he's kind of been the closer for A&M, hasn't he? E.J., he's to the right of Marcel Reed. Tight ends on each side of the line. E.J. to the left side. Oh, Marcel with the keeper on the right to the 25, and as he gets below the SEC logo, he is tackled by Dylan Carpenter, one of their sophomore D linemen. So ahead to the 25 and staying in bounds.
Yeah, he'll pick up 4 and make it 2nd and 6 and take another 30 seconds off the clock.
Riley and Theo are your tight ends on the left side of the line. Riley sets up behind Trey Zune. Theo to the left of Trey at the end of that line. Navy with the center. Smith to the left of Marcel Reed. Single receivers each side. EJ wrapped up in the backfield and wrestled down Jacoby and Guillory.
Tackle by Guillory.
That's it. Celebrate. 42-18. Make it about you, baby.
Yeah. You're only down 24.
3rd and 9. 6 of 9 on 3rd downs. Texas A&M. Amari Daniels is in.
You don't want to throw it here. I don't know if you've got a 3rd and 9 running play in mind, but
in motion. TK Norman, end around on the left side. TK at the 20, the first down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they found a 3rd and 9 plus running play.
It's the freshman from Montgomery, Alabama, TK Norman.
Yeah, but that's all good blocking. Those guys are doing a great job up front. And the wide receivers out there, they were blocking as well, and the tight ends. Good job picking up the first down, and the clock keeps running. 6:56 as the Aggies get another 4 downs.
In the Wells Fargo red zone at the LSU 16 on the left hash. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends to the right as well. Riley and Theo carrying Amari to the 10-yard line. Running behind Reed Adams and Crownover. Pick up a 4 and still down.
Officials timeout for an injured player.
I believe that's Chase Basantis.
Uh-oh.
It is Chase. 6:26 to play. 42-18 Texas A&M. Chase being attended to.
He's up pretty quick. That's good news. Yeah, good. Walking off
Texas A&M
without help. That's a great sign.
419 total yards for the Aggies. 217 rushing. 202 passing. Marcel Reed, 13 carries, 108 yards. Still 12 of 21 for 202. He hasn't had to throw in this second half.
Now the Aggies have run the football very well here tonight.
In the second half, 130 rush yards. 6:20 and counting. This is Morrow, cuts back inside. Jamari Morrow spins,
wow.
Touchdown!
What a run.
Second of the game, his first rushing touchdown as an Aggie.
I absolutely love it. Good, great blocking with Jamari, and he's ever since the spring game, I've said that kid can really run.
We saw him in the fall.
Just did it. It was beautiful.
We saw him in the fall together, right?
Yes.
Who's that young man? Let's see if
Who
he
is
can do it
that guy?
again.
Who's that? 23. Who's that?
And he kept doing it again and again. Boomer Graham is going to hold on this snap, which might be Levi Hancock. And the Randy Bond extra points. And the boy Boomer, Megan J, proud. 49-18, Texas A&M leads LSU. That's now 35 unanswered.
And more people are leaving. more LSU fans are leaving.
Marge Hopkins just came in the booth, though. So we're good.
We're pretty empty. There wasn't a whole lot more to leave.
Yeah, really.
And I think it was Ruben Fothery who A&M put in for Chase Basantes after Chase got banged up, and Ruben went in on that touchdown play on the offensive line.
You've got Jamarian Morrow for A&M as a freshman. You've got Harlan Berry as a freshman. These two may be running against one another for at least the next couple of years, right? They're very high on both their freshman running backs. A 5-play, 29-yard drive, 11-yard touchdown run for Jamarian Morrow. 3 touchdowns as an Aggie, 2 in the air, 2 tonight, his first rushing touchdown for A&M. Zirkle's kick into the end zone. I asked Mike Elko if you treat a turnover on downs, is it like a turnover? And he talks about in the course of a game, but it can be a momentum changer. And on that 4th and long 4 for LSU, not getting it, and to your point, not getting to the sticks, and the great tackle by Des Ricks. 2:35 was the time of that drive, 5 plays, 29 yards. Our Mustang Cat drive summary. Nussmeier steps up in a pocket and is sacked back at the 22-yard line. Oh, TJ Searcy, his first as an Aggie.
He had time to throw. He couldn't find anybody open, didn't get rid of the ball, and then finally Searcy caught him from behind. It'll lose about 4, and the clock will continue to run. It's down under 6 minutes now.
Well, these wild dogs have been unleashed tonight, haven't they?
Haven't they?
5 sacks, not tackles for loss.
One of the best in the country at those numbers, and they've only added to it this evening.
On a 2nd and 14. Wildcat. Nope, it's Van Buren. Complete to Trades Green to the 50. Michael Van Buren Jr. was the quarterback at Mississippi State where the Aggies beat the Bulldogs last year in Starkville, and he is in for Nussmeier. And throws the completion to Trades Green. 5 minutes left. He is the sophomore. He went 10 of 12 in that win over Southeastern Louisiana, and he gets sacked! Marco Jones and TJ Searcy, sack number 6 for the Aggies. And that is another freshman the Aggies are so high on, and Marco Jones. And another freshman goes off the field, that's Landon Rink, and another one comes on in Dalen Evans.
And you want to get all those guys some quality playing time, and this is a perfect opportunity.
Under 4.5, 49-18, Texas A&M. 35 unanswered in the second half. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Van Buren. Here comes Marco. Here comes TJ. The throw is caught across midfield.
And they're saying it's incomplete over on the sideline.
The Aggies are? It's Chris Hilton Jr.
Yeah, apparently that was incomplete. Well,
they give him the 47 of Texas A&M.
That'd be 3rd and about 8.
Line to gain is the Aggie 40. Van Buren, right side, Durham.
Didn't get it. He's got to be about 3 short.
McHale and Jones on that tackle. Oh, man, the valuable reps for these freshmen.
Absolutely. It's 4th down now. Let's see if they can get a stop.
4th and 3 from outside the Aggie 43-yard line on the right hash. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers left. Empty backfield for Michael Van Buren Jr. 4th and 3 from the Aggie 43. Van Buren will tuck and run right up the middle. First down, scoots to the left and then gets tackled. And that is Jordan Lockhart. Jordan, great camp for A&M. He came in for Scooby in that Notre Dame game. And now he is one of the linebackers, along with Noah McHale in this one. Miles Davis is one of the safeties, along with Jared Kerr, one of
this is a great opportunity
Mike Elko's favorites. He's
for young
Jared.
players to get some quality playing time.
Shotgun snap after the 4th down conversion. Van Buren down the left side, one-on-one. Barry Brown incomplete. And has an old friend, Javon Thomas, on the coverage, the cornerback.
And Barry Brown shoving him off. And, of course, there's not a flag, but that's okay. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
And Julio Humphrey and the other corner. Jordan Shaw. Yep. Shaw is the nickel. Julio and Javon Thomas at the corners. On a 2nd and 10 from the Aggie 38. Van Buren.
Oh, I thought they got him.
The sack rolls to the left by the Texas A&M sideline and is knocked out of bounds. No gain.
Yeah, good job.
And a flag as Van Buren went right at Jordan Lockhart.
Yeah, I think this has to be against the sideline.
Will it be on Van Buren or will it be on Lockhart?
That's a good question, but it's on their sideline.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 54 of the defense, 15-yard penalty. That's number 54's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game.
2:33 remaining. 15 yards will be marched off from the 37-yard line to the 22-yard line. More yards on this drive than they've had in the entire second half leading up to this drive. 49-18, 2:33 to play. Juwan Johnson leaves. Caden Durham comes on. Tradez Green and Chris Hilton to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Durham to the left of Van Buren. 1st and 10. Make it the 23-yard line of Texas A&M. Van Buren escapes to the right around Dalen Evans, who's chasing him to the Aggie sideline, and Van Buren out of bounds at the 16. Make it the 17-yard line for him. So the 6-yard scramble, and that may be the final play before the 2-minute timeout. As LSU walks new players on, it is the 2-minute timeouts.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
49-18, Texas A&M, 2 minutes away from winning for the first time in Baton Rouge since 1994. Come on back. This is Aggie football from Learfield.
Game day starts at Cavender's Boot City. Whether you're cheering in the stands, tailgating with friends, or yelling from the couch, we've got the Western brands you love. Wrangler, Ariat, Cinch, Rock and Roll Denim, Stetson, and more. From boots to jeans to hats, your game day look starts here. Show up game ready for the win. Cavender's Boot City, the best of the West.
You are in the hands of innovative orthopedic care at Memorial Hermann. We customize treatments by using breakthrough techniques like 3D printing for ultra-precise joint replacements. And we perform the most orthopedic surgeries in Greater Houston. You'll get the same specialty care that we provide to the Houston Rockets, so you can return sooner, stronger, better. This is orthopedic care designed for you. Memorial Hermann Rockets Orthopedics, advancing health, personalizing care.
With 2 minutes to play, Texas A&M 49, LSU 18. 2 times ago, they were close. Max Johnson broke our heart when he was with LSU. A third-quarter interception the last time we were here, and Jaden Daniels and LSU beat A&M. They've been close. It's not close tonight. A&M taking over in the second half.
I like it not close.
I love it not close. Bye week next week, and we get to sit back and watch the chaos next Saturday as the Aggies will be atop the SEC. They will remain unbeaten, 8-0 and 5-0 in conference. And to the point of the season where it fumbled through their fingers last November, they get another chance. And this is why all these players came back. Bad taste in their mouth from last November. November 8th against Missouri is when they'll get back on the playing field. They'll practice next week. Well-deserved weekend off. Long weekend, but get ready for Missouri.
I certainly didn't expect that we would get playing time for some of our younger players.
Agreed.
And they've been outstanding.
I think so.
With the time they've been in there. So,
and I've got to mention this. I know defense travels. We say defense travels, but how about our offense on the road? 41 points at Notre Dame, 45 at Arkansas, 49 here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, and Mike told us that their defense is good.
Yeah, this is against a really good defense.
Solomon Williams is out there now. Sam Impemba is out there now for the Aggies. Dalen Evans, Landon Rink, McHale, and Lockhart are your linebackers. Miles Davis, Judson Converse, safety with Jared Kerr, Javon Thomas, Julio Humphrey, the nickel Jordan Shaw.
They go empty.
2nd and 4 for the Aggies. 17. 2 minutes left. Van Buren, tuck and run. Hop step. 13. And that's as far as he gets. Very close to the first down. He may be about a foot shy.
Yeah, they're good. They're saying it's not the first down, so it'll be 3rd and a yard.
1:40 to play. 49-18 Texas A&M. They're a yard shy. So 3rd and 1. Durham. He's hit. Gets the first down. Dalen Evans on the tackle. And the line judge comes from the side and says something to Trey'Dez Green, who almost took a swing on the Aggie tackler. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Durham is the back to the left of Van Buren on a 1st and 10. From the Texas A&M 12, going from right to left. Green in motion, left to right. Play clock at 10. Snap to Van Buren. Avoids a tackler to his right. Rink chases him, throws back of the end zone. Oh, what a catch if Kyle Parker. I think he makes a one-handed and dances in the back of the end zone. Touchdown reception.
Yeah, that was an incredible catch.
Tip the cap to him.
That was an incredible catch.
Kyle Parker with the catch. Different score, I'd have been mad. This
really?
score, I'm impressed.
Yeah. A different score, this probably wouldn't have happened. We're getting a lot of good playing time for some young players. That is they just showed it on the board. That's an unbelievable catch.
And I think they're just double checking since it's a scoring play. Our replay officials, Chris Rapey. Parker's 3rd touchdown reception. Van Buren's 2nd touchdown passing for LSU this season. It's 49-24, and the extra point by Ramos, who hit the upright earlier, hits this through. 59 seconds left, 49-25, Texas A&M.
Now, will they onside kick here, do you think? Or not? I mean...
Now, here's what I always ask you, right? Do you give it away for future opponents? Do you pooch? Do you try? This is interesting. If you haven't done it, do you give anything away for their final games in November, or just say, heck?
Well, you know you can't win. You got 59 seconds left, and you're still several touchdowns behind. So I don't know. I think they kick it off.
I do
Just
too.
go ahead and kick it off. I hope they do.
12 plays, 75-yard drive, but it took 5:13.
Yeah, I love it.